Oh, hey.
Good Lord.
I don't know how loud that was.
That was so loud. God damn.
Hi, we did it.
We did it.
Oh, God.
Yo,
Midna?
we're YouTubers. Midna's a YouTuber.
You're a
Whoa.
YouTuber, Midna.
Oh my
She's gonna
God.
launch us, catapult us into fame.
I forgot. I'm going to press it now. I forgot to press record on this.
Oh, cool.
So I'm going to do it
Oh, we have to do all of that over
right
again?
now.
Oh.
Now it's recording.
Hey,
Go ahead.
Audacity.
It's all right because I can always rip it from
Oh.
the video file.
That's the
Yeah.
wonderful part of it.
We're on the internet.
Yeah.
We're on the internet. We are.
Can
Hi, everyone.
yo, what's up? Hi, hey Dave.
Hi,
Omega.
people.
Hi, we did it.
People?
We're here.
People.
I don't know if you noticed this, Sushi. I'm in a chair.
He is.
I'm in a chair.
He specifically drugged this chair all the way over from the other side of the apartment
Because
just for this
Oh,
stream.
so he doesn't sit like a gremlin?
well,
Yeah, because we made fun of him too much.
no, because
but,
when
like-
fucking Sam set this up, she set it up for her tiny little fucking head and body, right? So like,
Right.
I sat on the stool and I was like this, like my head was cut off, and I'm like, this is
And
not
it's
gonna
just, like,
work.
the bottom half of your mouth.
I
Yeah.
don't know. I think it looked decent. Just saying.
Sushi's a bit quiet. Here, we'll.
Am I?
We got it.
Okay.
We got it. We got
She
it. Don't
turned
touch
his-
nothing.
He turned himself.
Okay.
No. I think Sushi turned himself up a little bit.
No.
Let's test it. Here.
How's that?
That sounds good.
Ooh, that's crispy.
How's that, Dade?
How's that? How is everything?
Everything sounds good.
All right.
All right.
Now, you need to go ahead and get your makeup wipes and clear all that off. And
It's
start
done,
over.
okay?
They need
I
the
get it.
experience that we get.
This is
All
the
right.
final look.
Look, if they wanted the experience that you guys get, then I wouldn't have put on anything.
True. Right. Because what Sam and AJ usually see is me looking like a gremlin, and then I slowly transform into a human being.
It's great. It's fantastic.
I just look the same regardless.
You do.
I don't change at all.
Like trash.
Wow. Oh, how's it going, retro?
It's going. It's going.
It's going.
Yeah.
So, we are here, right? That's what I always say when we
Yeah.
start the episodes.
Oh,
Here.
That's how you know it's official.
We're here
Mhm.
and we're gonna dive in some buttholes.
We're gonna dive in them.
Oh, yeah.
In the assholes. I mean, you can dive in a butthole if you want, but this is 1 year. That's a big deal. 1 year, 50 full episodes. Now, if you count the minisodes, which I mean, they count, but if you count the minisodes, we're almost up to actually 100. We're like, I think this is like number 90 or something like that.
Yeah.
But for 50
Wild.
episodes.
And the minisodes get kind of girthy too, so
Yeah, they do.
especially before we like cut them down. Remember, like before they were like getting real, they were like full episodes. We just called them minisodes, but they
Yeah.
were like until we like really chopped everything down and came up with a good formula. They were pretty long. But speaking of minisodes, because we're doing this live episode, but only if y'all have wipes. Because we're doing this full episode, we are going to forego a minisode next week. So that's a little sneak peek that you guys are getting. Because again, this is just the recording. This episode will go live next week.
right.
So
Right. And also, if anyone's confused about who we're talking to, we're live right now on YouTube. So there is a chat and we're communicating a little bit. So if you're like,
Yeah.
what? Sorry about it. You were late. You were 2000 and late.
This is we only promoted this like every episode and minisode for like the last 2 months. So
Right.
Honestly,
so,
this is really just your fault.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yes.
You have no
Yeah.
one to blame but yourself.
yes.
but
You could have been one of the cool kids. However,
you chose to
chose
do
a different
your thing.
path.
Yeah.
So
But sometimes people they have work and things, so it's understandable. That's why. But that's why
Yeah.
we're posting it next week too. So
Yeah.
it'll still be on Spotify. It'll still be. I mean, if you're listening to it, you already know that. You're like, oh, I'm on Spotify right now, so you know that because if you're listening in the future, you know. But it'll be on everything. But if you are listening in the future, that's why there was not a minisode this week. We'll say because we did this full live episode, and also it's gonna be a little bit beefier because we're basically compressing the full episode and live episode together. Like we're all telling stories or reading stories. Beefy.
We're all telling stories of our own buttholes.
Sushi,
I love telling you stories about my butthole.
I know, and I love hearing them.
Thank God.
She hasn't stopped.
There really is a lid for every pot, you know?
Yeah.
You find your people. You find your tribe.
Did you notice anything different about besides my height in this because I assume you're looking on YouTube because unfortunately we can't normally Sushi can see our camera but we can't split the cameras because technology's stupid.
I'm watching the YouTube.
And
I am.
Windows 10 is dumb, so that's
Yeah.
the ultimate thing here. But look at the mic. Look, there's no mic hovering above us. It's not.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, now I feel insecure.
Yeah.
My mic is showing. Please, I showed you my mic. Please respond.
Yeah, so normally when we record these, I am completely hidden behind a mic. Because AJ literally hovers over the entire desk going, they can't hear me. Brother, they can fucking hear you from a mile
starts
away.
every podcast like...
Okay, here's the thing.
Do the AJ.
I'm sitting like.
I'm gonna fall.
Look, I'm sitting like that now. I'm already sitting. I've been sitting like this the whole time.
They can't hear
But the
you.
difference is I'm in a chair. I'm not in a stool.
I'm trying to go through the gargoyle.
God. You haven't lived life, Sushi, until you've witnessed AJ eat cereal perched up on the kitchen counter like a gargoyle. Just...
Do I want to see that?
Oh,
morbid curiosity. Yeah, I do.
She's already taking a video of it, so she can show you later.
Yeah, I will.
It was like 2
Okay.
years ago. It was fucking weird.
Great.
There's noticeable lack of gremlin perching. Yeah, I know. And hi, Bonnie. Thank you. I'm glad you were able to take your break to catch at least part of this.
Yeah.
Yeah. I appreciate it.
Welcome on
appreciate
in,
it.
everyone.
But I am sitting like that, just to let you. I mean,
Yeah,
you can verify.
he really is.
I don't sit in chairs normally. All right, it's more
I
comfortable.
feel like we didn't come with what we always talk about. I'm always like doing my makeup,
Yeah.
and then AJ's always starting like a gremlin,
I'm always
and
mad
we
about
just
something.
didn't provide.
yeah,
I got nervous.
Oh, I hear. We can tell you-
AJ's mad about something.
Yeah. Normally, here's the thing. We always tell you about one of our journeys, or one of our like things. We almost got in a car wreck again today.
Excuse me?
Again. So.
You all okay?
Okay. So, we'll basically on the way out, we need to get our coffees real quick before we start this. Right? We gotta be hydrated. But at the same time, I knew that we were gonna go for a long time, so I was like, we gotta get some food in us because. A lot of times we mistakenly are always like, we'll just get through this real quick. And then by the end of it, we're like, oh my God, I'm dying. And so we're like, let me just swing into this Taco Bell real quick, right? So
Taco Bell.
I'm at a light. We have and to get into Taco Bell, you have to do a U-turn. Now, there's even signs saying you're allowed to do a U-turn. It's legal. I have the arrow. There's a woman in front of me doing a U-turn, right? So she does a U-turn. I follow her doing the U-turn. We've got the light. Everybody else got red lights. But then from over here, a guy comes flying down the road and just starts turning right on red. No stopping at all, by the way. And then he almost hits me and then lays on his horn. And I rolled down my window. I nearly stopped. It was getting to the point where like it's building up and I'm going to make a mistake at one of these points in time. And hopefully I make it when Sam's not in the car so she doesn't get mad at me. But like...
I worry about your safety because... Because, like, I can't just fully, go driving and then have something terrible happen and then go, I'm going to lean out my window and flip this dude off. I hope he doesn't shoot me. Like,
but that's why we got...
Right. We don't have that luxury.
Yeah.
AJ's just like, I'm going to fucking scream and I'm going to flip him off. I could tell when he gets really bad, too, because the window just starts rolling down. Like, that's...
Oh, no.
I prepare. Okay, here's the thing. I prepare, but then I pull myself back. And I literally reel myself back because Sam is there. And I'm like, I don't want to make a scene. I don't want to make her feel uncomfortable. So I'll roll on the window, but then I think about what I'm doing and I reel it in. All right, so hashtag Portland drivers. They're fucking terrible. Now that's how you know it's a real episode because we talked about
how we almost died in a car again.
We've got some announcements.
Okay.
So
yeah, we do.
This is
Lay it on me because I don't even know what they are.
well, I've explained this to you guys time and time again, but the
It's
fucking
the ADHD.
The ADHD is just like it's basically like you know what? Talking to you two is like living the life of the 2000s classic movie 50 First Dates. All right? You both are Drew Barrymore. And
You're not wrong, though.
And I am unfortunately Adam Sandler in this situation.
Okay, but
every day
you know
I'm
what?
like, all right.
That's a very accurate descriptor, though.
Here's this thing, and you guys are like, who are you again? I'm like, all right. And I got to play the VHS tape of how we met and everything, and like the whole time.
Okay, but you know what? When she's just chilling in Hawaii in her little asylum painting, like, can we not do that every once in a while? Because Jesus Christ.
Right. But I mean, that's absolutely true. Every week we start the podcast, we're like, how did we even get here? Oh, we're doing a podcast? Got it. I remember now.
So with that in mind, the big announcement is that you guys might see down here, we've got like our little socials or whatever, but if you see in the farther corner, and those of you listening on Spotify, you can't see, but I'm explaining it with words. So visualize it in your mind.
Use your words, AJ.
We have a little link. You'll see a little G there. It says G/Everyone Sucks Here. We have made a communal gilded, right? So what is a gilded? A gilded is basically it's a community hub for all of you to hang out in, for to chat, to talk about whatever. We're in there. Think of Discord, but better. Not to try to like do a big advertisement or anything, but basically has everything Discord has, but literally better. And there's no paywalls behind everything. You can send as many emotes as you want. You can send animated emotes. You can send them from whatever servers you want. You can send big fucking files, all sorts of shit. It's laid out great. It's amazing. I've been working on that in the background, getting it built up. It's still, I'll say it's a work in progress, mainly because, I don't know what everybody wants. So like I made a husk that I feel like is suitable for everybody. We have a little section where like, we have a general chat. We've got like a media section where you guys can share whatever fucking stupid memes or pictures or videos you want. We have a section now. This is like tentatively, we might change this. I don't know. Depends on how really you two feel. But like we do have a section where we post our the stories that we find. That's read only. That's only for us. So technically, you guys could look at the stories we find if you're ever curious about the stories. The idea behind that was that like if you ever want to go look at the stories yourself, you can go there and go, oh, that was a story from this or whatever. The difference the only thing is the caveat with that is we post these and we record in advance. So if you see one, you could technically spoil yourself on an upcoming episode. That's
so reader beware.
Yeah, exactly. Reader beware. You're in for a scare. Whatever the fuck R.L. Stein quote you want there. But we also have a thing for submissions. I made a little thing so you guys can submit if you guys find any like cool stories either on Reddit or on fucking Craigslist or whatever, anywhere on the internet. Just stories that you want to share, whether they're Ask Reddits, their relationships, Am I the Assholes, anything. There's a little format. You can follow that. Of course, you can always send them to us on email as well at contact@everyonesuckshere.com. That's a thing. I did state in there, because I made a little little rules section here, as ruly as you can do with dumpster divers and shit. But if you want a little bit more, like, I guess, privacy with your story, you can send it to us via email.
DM or something.
Yeah.
But at the same time, just, again, be warned, if you're sending us a story to read, we're going to read it, so it's going to be out there. But you can at least, like, say, like, change the names or whatever the fuck.
Yeah,
like,
of course.
If you need that kind of stuff, if you don't want it to be as public or you don't want people talking about it right away, maybe you want it to be a surprise. Regardless, the Gilded is there. So if you're listening, it's gilded.gg/everyone sucks here. Right? You can go there on your browser. You can get it on your phone. It's the Gilded app. It's on iTunes. It's on It's on iPhones and Android.
It's on iTunes.
You can download the app however you want. But we all have our own personal servers and stuff. But this is for you guys. It's for
this is for the community coming together.
Everyone sucks here.
Yeah.
That's what this is for.
This is gonna be fun.
We finally have a hub for all of you.
Yeah, that was the thing. So, and speaking of that, can I make a happy announcement for you that you just got, or do you want to keep that? Okay, so
yay, do it.
Well, speaking of this, we literally, not even joking, 5 exact minutes before we went live, we're setting everything up, and Sam gets a message from Gilded offering her to be a Gilded partner. So congratulations to Sam. She is now an official Gilded partner because she has her own server as well because Sam streams. So twitch.tv/Sam without a plan. Twitch.tv/Sushie
Let's go.
Yeah, this is super exciting.
Yeah, so that was really, really, really good way to start off the day.
Yeah,
It was a cool way to start the stream.
Yeah, it was.
Or this, yeah. I mean,
To answer Bonnie in chat real quick, yes, you can DM me. I'm on Gilded, and I'm in the Everyone Sucks Here server, so you can either DM me on Discord or on Gilded, and I'll see it.
Yes, I did in fact scream and upset the dogs again. So
It was awesome.
it was great.
yeah. And
Everyone, big claps, round of applause. We're very proud of Sam. That's a fantastic accomplishment.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
and,
Really
and
excited
yeah,
about that.
just to touch on the layers of deception thing, it does make you don't want to put those in the server because the whole idea is Sushi's trying to trick us. We
Right.
don't-
We're
Yeah.
tricking Sam and AJ. So still send them to me in a secret way.
Yeah. Now, technically, I could set something up where I could set up a server or a part of the server that only Sushi has access to and everybody else, and not me and
Oh,
Sam.
yeah.
So like
I
people could submit that.
guess.
But that's a
I
little.
don't mind. For now, I don't mind
Yeah,
the
yeah.
DMs.
It just-
they're
just-
not
just-
overwhelming.
Just send
Yeah.
them to her directly. You know.
Yeah.
We'll,
For now, if it gets overwhelming, I'll let you know.
She's
Yeah.
literally saying hit her up in the DMs.
Yeah.
So.
Just no dick
You'll
pics.
never
Thanks.
ever hear
Kidding.
her say this ever again. You're
Yeah,
never
exactly.
gonna hear her tell you to hit her up in the DMs. So this is your in. to
Literally,
send
it's
her
not
stories.
overwhelming yet. I only get tops 5 a week, so it's fine.
And only 4 of those are dicks. So.
Right.
you know,
Right. So good track record, guys. Round of applause.
Yeah. 4 or 5 ain't bad.
We're doing pretty well.
It's an 80%. I
We're-
mean, 80% dicks.
80% dicks.
Oh my God, this is, yes, Moses, this is a live podcast.
It's a live podcast.
Yeah.
We're on YouTube. Look
We're
at us. We're
doing it.
YouTube stars.
That was some bars right there. Yes.
Lord.
So we are, I think that's the news. Do you guys have anything you want to share before we like starting our stories? Like any projects you're working on? I, of course, got my own thing I want to plug, but I'll wait for you guys to do your shit too.
Not specifically.
Are you still doing your charity stream?
Yeah.
I feel like by the time this is
But we're live.
Posted.
We're
We're live right
live.
now.
I know, but okay. Yes, I'm still raising money currently for a Unified for Pride, which is several queer organizations together pooling money for all different like organizations like the Trevor Project, It Gets Better, et cetera, et cetera. So it goes towards like healthcare and housing and mental health and transitioning. Like there's a big pool and it all goes to a fantastic cause because it's Pride Month. Let's
Hey.
go.
Happy Pride.
So yeah,
Happy Pride, everyone.
if you guys want to help support that, you can check out Sushi streams at twitch.tv/SushiMonster. She can let you know when or if she's going to go live in the next whenever days. But yeah, so check that out. I mean, hell, technically you could probably just go there and find the link and then submit that way. if you
Yeah,
want
the
to.
links are everywhere.
They're everywhere. So yeah. And then of course Sam is still doing her streaming stuff and getting new PBs in her speed runs for
Yeah.
Resident Evil Village.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes she turns very northern,
Oh,
which
yeah.
is really weird.
Oh, yeah.
So if you guys want to check out Sam's,
I also started playing DVD again, which is
Yeah.
she got roped in.
got roped in.
Sushi finally won.
Well, see, what happened was Sushi was like, "You should come back. You should come back." And I was like, "No, no, 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 no." And then Resident Evil was like, "Hey, what if we put Jill and Leon in DVD?" And I was like,
And then I was like, got him.
Oh my God, I gotta read this. Moses saying Sushi doesn't look behind in DBD because Sushi looks forward to progress.
Never look behind. Never surrender.
"We haven't banned anyone yet, but ban that man."
Moses is the first ban.
The first and only. It'll be like 10 years down the line. We'll only have one ban. And it'll be Moses.
Still be Moses. It'll still be Moses.
Oh, and then I'm gonna do my little plug here for myself.
Yeah.
Suck my own dick here.
Yeah.
Please don't.
That's
This
a
is YouTube.
lot of like dexterity. I'm proud of you.
You gotta like take out some ribs for that one, but like,
Right.
especially like the taller you are, the more ribs you gotta move. I don't know how that's the
Wow.
case.
I'm
You
impressed.
gotta- at some point, you gotta start removing vertebrae.
I think the fact that you perch up and sit gremlin like, I don't think you have to remove those ribs.
Wow. Oh. Anyway,
Okay.
so I've been diligently
sucked his own
working.
dick.
Yeah, anyway,
Speaking of ducks.
in the background when building a community for everybody, all right, in the background, when I've been busting my ass over... Okay, I've been working very diligently on my own project, my own video. So I do have a new video coming out. It'll be the first video in like 2 months. Which is funny because the last video that I put out 2 months ago, I literally say at the end of it when I do an update, I'm like, it's not going to be another 2 months. 2 months later, almost to the dot, almost to the fucking day.
What? Life happens.
You know, I even said...
No progress.
Well, I even said in that video, you know, like doing the podcast and also working a job at night. Like my videos are gonna be more spaced. But regardless, I spent a lot of time on this new video. It's over at youtube.com/simplyaj. It's gonna be fun. I even have a little guest star from a friend of the podcast, Mr. Keith. So if you guys want to, nobody else knows about that, by the way. You're getting inside information right now. Those of you listening on the live cast, because by the time this comes out, the video will have already been released. It's going to be released on Tuesday.
You sure?
Yeah. Okay. It comes out on Tuesday, and this episode comes out next Wednesday. Okay. So for those of you listening on the podcast on like Spotify or wherever, you know, go check out the video. It's already live. youtube.com/simplyaj. But if you're listening now, you're getting some secret stuff. You're getting some secret stuff. So yeah, Keith's on that video. I put a lot of fucking work into it. I'm really proud of it. So if you guys want to check that out,
I gotta say
next week.
I gotta say I've seen a little bit of it. And Keith really makes this video. Keith
is like he kicks down the door in the video and it's great. So if you guys like the stupid shit I put out and you like Keith, then you should watch the video.
I have to say I do like the dynamic that you and Keith have. Like it's pretty chaotic and I'm there for it.
I bet it is.
It's incredibly chaotic and I'm 100% here for it.
We used to have a little Twitch show together that we called he would come over for a weekend and we'd play through an entire RPG over a weekend. And I mean like a 70-hour RPG. We didn't sleep. Like we would literally sleep in shifts playing. It would be live the whole time. But we called the show Excretion Conversationalists. Because we were trying to think of a fancy way to say shit talkers. So it was just, and we had a little logo that was just like the two of us like sitting like over like just like looking over like a chessboard with like a little like.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's very good.
I was about to say, were you both in robes, sitting in leather chairs, like high back
Probably.
chairs, sipping on some brandy?
Excretion Conversationalist. That was a good thing. So if you guys, that's a super throwback to years ago.
It's also a super mouthful.
Yeah.
That's how we know you're full of shit.
Speaking of full of shit, though, we've got some assholes to get into. So
and they're on this podcast.
Let's
there's one there.
Saunter on over.
Okay.
Sauntering?
Who wants to start us off? With a...
Minna does.
Minna down here fucking touching everything. So...
Let her do whatever she wants, okay?
She baby.
I've been talking a lot, so I say one of you guys go, because I don't want to fucking monopolize this anymore.
do it, Sushi.
Yeah, do it, Sushi.
Oh, God. Okay. Hold on. There's a lot of pressure. Okay. Am I the asshole for closing someone in who keeps parking in my spot until the tow truck came?
Oh, shit.
This is shit I do.
Oh, no.
And if I could drive, this is probably something I would do also.
Okay.
At my apartment complex, this one car kept parking in my spot. I've left notes, complained to the management. It's happened 3 times now. When I first complained, the management asked me if I wanted them to call a tow truck. And I said no at first because I was hoping they could warn this person that their behavior would stop. They thought. They said they would talk to the vehicle owner. However, it happened again yesterday. And I called them again and I said to get the tow truck. Just get it. They informed me that they would be there in 30 minutes. I parked my vehicle behind the car because I didn't want them getting away, as they've done this multiple times and had multiple chances to stop. They came out about 20 minutes later asking me to move. I told them I would move once the truck arrived, as they've had multiple chances to stop parking in my spot. Of course, they weren't happy, were cussing, etc., telling me that they were only parking for a short period of time and a whole plethora of excuses. I got my car and waited for the tow truck to arrive. I explained to the tow truck driver that this happened multiple times before, and I brought them in and explained I parked behind them to wait for the truck to arrive. I moved out of the way. The tow truck pulled the person told the person that they'd either tow it or they can pay the fine, which was a couple $100 on the spot, to the tow truck driver, and he wouldn't tow. The person had to pay the fine to the tow truck guy, and they were on their way. So they were voted as not the asshole, and I think this is like perfectly petty.
Yeah, this is okay. One, you have to pay for those spots.
Yeah.
Right,
So the whole
free. Fuck you.
The whole idea of like, well, I'm only parking for just but a moment.
Okay, then you better give me some money. Run me my money,
Exactly.
ho.
Yeah,
Exactly. Give me $20 then,
Yeah.
because that's how
You better be in that spot. Tape down.
I pay for a spot here. I pay for a spot. So anytime I see anyone even near my fucking spot, I'm like, all right. I'm over it.
So in a lot of places, parking is a hot fucking commodity. Like, it's fucking gold. It's a gold mine to get a parking spot and to pay for a parking spot. Like, cool. You're only running in for just a second. Okay, that's cool. Fucking park somewhere else, because I literally come home and cannot park anywhere because you're there. Like, get the fuck out of my spot.
I would fucking Hulk out if I paid for a parking spot and I went to use my paid for parking spot and someone else was in there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It's perfectly petty.
It's perfectly
petty. I'm gonna fucking lock you right in there and watch.
But they're well within like their right to do that.
Now, the people who do this kind of shit are the same people. Like I see these people all the fucking time who like when I pull into this place, right? There'll be people who will just be stopped in the middle of the fucking road, and it's always like. It's either like somebody who's like a Lyft and they're waiting for somebody, or which I mean I'm a little bit more lenient with the idea of like a Lyft or an Uber waiting for somebody, but they're usually blocking parking spots, right?
Yeah.
But a lot of times it'll be like it's always somebody who's waiting on like their friend or something, or like they're just gonna run to the apartment and run back out. But that shit still kind of pisses me off because I'm like, it takes you 5 seconds to just pull into just any other parking spot. And then do what you need to do, but you went out of your way to either block these people off or take my spot. So no, fuck you. Like you had your chance, you had your warning. Maybe, like I said, it's perfectly petty.
Yeah, that's the thing too. Is if the apartment complex was able to get in touch with this person, then they had their chance to not do it, and they distinctively did it again.
Right.
So they're not the asshole for that. I would have done the same thing. Honestly, if I'm being honest, I would have been like, okay, give them a chance. It's a whatever, you know.
Right.
Let the apartment complex take care of it. But after that, no, it's fucking war.
Now,
It's all at war at that point.
And they're not even like switching up the parking spots. They're going to one specifically.
Yeah. Dude, if you're going to fucking coast right like this, then you need to pick random fucking parking spots. Don't keep parking in the same exact one.
Don't inconvenience the same person over and over again.
Now, speaking of
your car keyed.
Perfectly petty. Well, that's what I was gonna say. Like, now that's the thing is like that's where I start drawing the line with things like that. Like, I think perfectly petty is the tow truck, even though it's a financial burden. Whereas like, it was actually mentioned in chat. Fucking Moses said, you know, I feel like someone's gonna get some baloney put on their car, which is definitely like I feel like keying someone's car or putting baloney on their car, which I think that only works in the sun. I'm not really sure how that works.
I think baloney peels paint off, doesn't it?
It either peels paint off or like it changes the paint color or something. But it fucks your car up, basically.
Yeah.
I feel like that's when you go a little too far. Because you know, getting your car towed is usually like you're paying like a little bit of thing, but like if it's like full on damage to the car, then it's like it's not really perfectly petty. But that's why I can agree with this, because this is a thing where it's like, you know, this was how it would normally be.
Hopefully they learned their lesson.
Yeah, like if you parked in the wrong spot, and I guarantee, especially any one of these places, there's always signs that say like these are reserved. You know, you will be towed if you are not supposed to be here. So you have the warning. So.
My favorite was I used to pay for a covered parking spot, and my parking spot was literally in the dead center of like the carport. It wasn't like off to the side or anything. And I came home one day, and no one was in the carport. No one was parked there except for one singular motorcycle and a dude leaning up against it. And he was in my parking spot. And I just sat there and stared at him. I was like, he's like, oh, me? Yeah, you. Get the fuck out of my parking spot. Like, we literally had all these parking spots open, and you chose mine in the dead center.
Right.
Okay.
Just a cool guy.
But
Such a cool guy.
speaking of assholes,
Oh.
fucking Dade over here, I used to have a 5-gallon of sand in my trunk, and when somebody parked in my assigned spot, and I would put a few grains of sand in their air cap and screw it back on and let them come out to a flat. Sir, isn't that like that's like the equivalent of putting sugar in someone's like fucking gas tank?
Fucking
Okay, so as someone who doesn't drive and doesn't understand how things work, can you explain what that means? I know what sugar in the gas tank means.
He essentially it essentially makes the air the air in the tire go out.
Yeah. So
Ooh.
yeah. That's
Fun. And you're stuck with them forever.
That's like, there's no damage as long as you pump it back up. It's good to go. I mean, you're bordering on. Oh, okay.
Fuck with Dade.
I agree.
Not the asshole.
Not the asshole.
Not the asshole.
Not-
You had your chance.
not the asshole.
You had your fucking chance.
Do you want to go? You want me to go? Or
Okay, so I couldn't decide.
I couldn't either. I actually had two. I picked one. The first one I picked, it was a clear, like, we already know the answer to this, and I was gonna read it. But I was gonna read it to piss you two off is the only reason I was gonna read it.
Wow.
But then I thought I'd go for a more thought-provoking one instead, so I picked a different one.
Okay.
Our birthday.
So I have two, and
Birthday?
I have two, and I'm gonna let you guys decide. Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna read the titles. Am I the asshole for not being attracted to my girlfriend's body? And
I want you all to keep an eye on Sushie's face whenever Sam reads, by the way. It's just...
okay, the second one is, am I the asshole for telling my girlfriend that she isn't the best girlfriend ever?
These are the same story.
You guys speak the same story?
They're not. But
They're
I mean,
not.
like...
They're not the same story, but they're equally out there. So, regardless, I'm gonna read the other one. So you tell me which one.
Okay.
I want to know about the not being attracted to the girlfriend's body.
Okay.
What do you think, Sushi?
Friend's body.
Okay.
Girlfriend's body. Are you gonna read the other one later on?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll keep this one. Okay.
Okay.
So this is actually from a couple of
It's the
years
same
ago.
photo.
It's from it's from a couple years ago. Okay, am I the asshole for not being attracted to my girlfriend's body? I made it all to count to ask this. Such a bunch of my family follow my primary one. I'm also not completely sure of the rules here, so I'll try to keep it as PG as I can. So, me and my girlfriend have been dating for almost 3 years. We have fun together and we really care about each other. Just to keep it simple, I will say that she's the first thin person I've ever been with. She's flat, petite, and pretty short. Most of the girls I've been with have been on the bigger side in the good places, and I've always been a fan of, well, a bigger chest size. This all started when me and my girlfriend were watching Netflix a few nights ago. She randomly asked me if I was okay with her having a flat chest. She's always been insecure about not having boobs. Also, just to let you know, boobs is censored.
Yeah, I'll look.
Boobs is censored.
Bob.
But
Okay.
only
Bob.
only the bees.
Only in the two O's.
Only the bees. Only the
Only the bees. You fucking idiot. Okay. I asked why she was curious about this, and she told me she noticed that I never really had anything to say about her chest. And that day, she had been trying on lingerie, and none of the ones she tried on fit her in the chest region. It kind of put her back in a mental funk where she thinks she's not attractive if she doesn't have a certain figure. She said she was just curious. I told her I need to be honest and said that I'm not attracted to her chest size and that I actually prefer bigger boobs. It's not a turn off, having a smaller size, but not a turn on. And if I'm being honest, that's why I usually prefer she faces away from me during intercourse. She
What?
She
They had me in the first half, Sam. They had me in the first half. I was like, this doesn't sound that bad.
She was quiet for a while, and then she said she was gonna go home since she had work in the morning. She texted me later on that night and told me that what I said hurt her a little. She said we've been dating for a while and never brought this up, and that she feels like I lied to her. I told her I didn't know what to tell her and that I was just being honest. I was. Am I being the asshole here?
That was.
I mean,
This
it
man.
went into asshole territory, that's for sure.
This man literally said like, "Hey, so I make my girlfriend face away from me when we're having sex because I just can't bear to look at her. Am I the asshole?
I put a paper bag over her head. Am I the asshole?
Yeah, I put a paper bag on her head and I cut out holes so I can see her eyes.
See?
No, she puts a paper bag over her boobs.
Just straight on top.
It's just a potato sack.
Yeah.
Does this person even like women? This is where it gets into the territory of, are straight men straight? You know what I mean?
You know
what I mean by that? Like, are they actually straight? Do you like women?
there was a comment, I can't find it right this second, but basically they were like, okay, let me get this straight. You think that being deathly honest and telling her you only fuck her from the back so that you don't have to see her fucking tits is not a problem?
Right? Also, like, okay.
Why do they not see that as a problem?
I for the life of me, I can't understand. I cannot understand being like, I guess, so disgusted with like a woman's chest that you're like, turn around. Like, it's not even like
literally, it's so violent.
Yeah, like it's not like that's not even like, you see about like there's like the jokes and the bullshit about like, oh, like a fucking woman's fucked up face or whatever, so like you always see shit in the movies or whatever the fuck about like, oh yeah, well, just turn the lights off, right? But you never hear that about like a woman's chest. Like, I can't bear to look at that flat chest. Like, what? What?
What?
Yeah,
like, he needed to keep that comment in the drafts. Like, he should not have put that out there and let me know.
Thing in the fucking drafts.
Keep that one in the drafts, dog.
Holy
Just
shit.
go ahead and delete that.
Also,
the best time to delete that is now.
I love how he's like, I want to keep this as PG as possible, so I'm going to censor the word boobs. Like, who said, what? Sir, you were on an 18
he didn't censor himself to his girlfriend.
Right?
Can't do that. So basically 1,400 people told him he's the asshole.
Good.
1,403, actually.
And then he had an update.
Oh.
Is he single now?
Okay, so it's been a few hours. I thought I should explain it to myself a bit more. I don't know where to write this, so I'll just put it here for now. I'll say this first. I didn't expect for the post to blow up. I mainly posted to get, quote, validation and just to vent since I'm not able to IRL. I've been reading through the replies, and the more I read, the more it started to hit me. Also, the direct messages, too. I mainly started to realize the magnitude of what I did when there were people that started to agree with me. When people started saying that my girlfriend should have expected that type of honesty, light bulbs started to click in my head. I didn't expect there would be people that agreed with me. I know there's quite a few people who are saying this is, I don't know what this is, SHP?
I don't know what SHP is.
And pointing out flaws in my post. I'll say that I wrote everything while I was tired and frustrated. I still am, and just wanting to get it out. So I'm aware not everything is coherent. I'm also aware people are assuming things about me and my girlfriend's relationship, but that's what happens when things are like this. I'm aware I screwed up. I'm very much aware. I already texted my girlfriend that I wanted to talk with her when she's ready to. I'm going to apologize to her in person and talk this out. I came to realize that my honesty can be toxic to the point where it hurts people that I care about. I want to work on this from this moment forward. Since I know people are going to ask, yes, I'm debating about breaking up with her, mainly for her sake. She really is a sweet woman, and she definitely didn't deserve the psychological damage that this could have on her. Relationships are different and hard. I chose one that I had an instinct wasn't going to work in the end, and I still went with it. That's on me. Thank you to everyone who took the time to get it through to me, although there were quite a few of you who were very aggressive and hostile that they needed to be, especially in my DMs. Thank you too. This will most likely be my last post since this is an alt account. I really have no intent on coming back, but still, thank you.
No one agrees with you. Nobody
agrees with you, fucking piece of shit.
But this was written this dude reminds me of those people who, and we've all met them, we've all seen them. It's the people who they're like, you know, you gotta excuse me. It's just I'm so blunt, you know, like, and that's like their personality traits. They're like, oh, you know, I'm so blunt. It's like, no, you're an asshole.
Yeah, you're just an asshole.
You just don't know how
dog.
to speak, and you have no social tact. Like, you're just an asshole, dude. Like,
yeah. I
can't
really
help it.
hope she's in a better place right now.
I just tell it as it is, you know. I just calls them as I sees them, you know. So I just.
Awful.
Oh.
So just browsing through here really quickly, there were a couple of people who were like, and she didn't defend herself, she didn't strike back, she didn't say anything. I'm sure she was in fucking shock. Like,
I would be in shock if someone actually had the fucking gall to say something like that to me. I'd be like,
this is legit shit you see in the movies, right? This is shit you see in the movies. This is not something you fucking experience firsthand from your boyfriend who you've been dating for 3 fucking years. He literally just looks at you and goes, I don't like your tits. Like,
yeah, like, I'm disgusted by your body. Like, thanks?
What the fuck?
What?
Holy shit.
At the same time, though, she did miss an opportunity to snap back and, like, yeah, I don't like your dick. What do you want? Like,
right.
Here we are.
I guess we're all disappointed here.
Here we
buddy.
are.
Your dick looks like a beaten piece of meat. What do you want? Like,
It looks like rolled up bologna.
oh, fuck.
Like a little Vienna sausage.
A little, you know, don't.
They come in the can, you know?
Don't sour Vienna sausages, all right? You go to,
I think they're already soured, AJ.
You go to a nice little party and you got, like, isn't that
Because they're Vienna sausages.
I have never been to a fucking party and there's Vienna sausages. What kind of
party? Hold on.
ghetto-ass parties are you going
What kind of parties are you going to?
Is this an Ohio party?
Wait.
This sounds like a very Midwest thing.
Listen. Stop, look and listen, all right?
I don't want to listen about Vienna sausages. I want nothing to do with this.
Maybe it's not
I'm
the sausage.
disconnecting. Goodbye. I'm
done.
done.
I know what I'm talking about. Like, you go to like one of those parties, like they have like the hors d'oeuvres or whatever, but there's like the little, isn't that what those are? Like they have,
okay,
like,
pigs in a blanket are not the same as Vienna sausages, if that's where you're going.
No, it's kind of like the meatballs, right? It's kind of like the meatballs, but they're like sausage links, but they got the sauce that the meatballs have on them. Does anybody know what I'm talking about?
I have no idea what the fuck you're saying.
Somebody.
AJ goes to a lot of sausage parties.
Okay, I do have to say this though. I, a long ass time ago, used to do like YouTube like watch throughs on stream, and I found this fucking entire channel of this little old man who would do Vienna sausage reviews, and he would just go out and get all these different brands. I wish I swear to God I gotta find him now. He would go out and find these brands and just open the can and eat a couple and be like, yeah, that's a little salty.
Do you guys remember this portion of my life? I kind of forgot about it until now. You just pulled out an old memory of me where I was like really obsessed with the guy that eats MREs and rates them on YouTube. Do you remember that? And I would like send them to everyone.
Yeah.
No.
Don't worry, I'll do it. He's on YouTube. I forgot his name. I'm sure we can find the link though. But he gets like vintage MREs, like old ones, like 100-year-old ones, and eats them, but then rates them, and it's hysterical. It's like he's reviewing wine. It's really fucking funny.
I can't.
That's like the people who are like, yes, let me just try this crystal.
Like
Pepsi
light up a cigarette that's like 150 years old. He's like, this is for the Revolutionary War.
God, like the dude who ate the cheeseburger that came out of a can from Germany in like 1985.
Why would a cheeseburger ever come out of a can?
I don't know.
Who put a cheeseburger into a can?
I don't know. It was German.
This man out here like eating fucking priceless artifacts. Like, this is the MRE from when the Alamo fell. Like, oh. Oh, okay.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
God, please.
Man.
They're so gross, but so funny.
Well, I guess it's time for mine.
Yeah.
So I'm
gonna save that other one for another time.
And again, final rating: this dude's 100% the asshole.
Oh yeah.
100% the asshole.
Oh yeah.
So
he deserves to not be with anybody. He needs time to like go. He needs to go to a therapist and figure it out.
He needs to be a eunuch.
Yeah. Yes.
like what Sam did, I had two. I'm gonna read both of them, but I'm gonna read both titles. But I'm only gonna read the one that I'm actually reading here. I'm gonna tantalize the rest of you for next week, right? So the one that I knew would make you two mad was, am I the asshole for refusing to apologize for throwing away my dinner instead of letting my fiance have it? So that was the one I was going to read because I knew it would upset you guys, but
I just feel like so many people don't like each other. Why are you in a relationship?
That's what I'm saying, right?
And why are you posting about it on Reddit? I mean,
Just break up, you fucking weirdos.
Instead,
continue, please. But also, why?
Also, why?
But instead, I'm gonna have a more thought-provoking one, especially because we are live right now.
Okay.
And we have this lovely chat here.
Okay.
So again, hello to all of you. Thank
Hi.
you all
It's a fever dream.
I've been trying to type out hi quietly as possible with that and pick up on the mic, but we do see you guys coming in, so thank you so much. This is already amazing. So, but this is a little bit more, thought provoking.
Okay.
And also, I originally wanted to read this like in a bro voice. You'll understand why in a minute, but I'm not going to because I don't want to put you all through that.
Okay.
Let me move this over here.
I think you should. I don't know.
Well, you'll see why in a second.
Okay.
Okay, I'm ready.
Am I the asshole for not letting a girl check my phone to make sure I wasn't taking pics of her?
Ooh.
For not letting?
For not letting.
That means he was definitely doing it.
So we're gonna.
Okay.
See the sushi face? Yeah. By the way, I can't relate.
Let chat decide.
I can't relate to anything this dude says. And you guys, it was really, the story was cracking me up because of how unrelatable it is to me.
Okay.
But
okay.
I'm at the gym today. Can't relate.
Don't know her.
I'm at the gym today, and I'm walking towards an empty squat rack.
That doesn't exist.
10 feet in front of and 1 foot to the right of my rack is another rack that a girl, Belinda.
No one's really named Belinda.
20 female. Which I love. Why is this dude going into like such detail? It was 10 feet in front of me and 1 foot to the right. Like.
That's how I'm going to describe anything from now on. Whenever AJ's like, yo, you remember where the salt was? 10 feet and 1 foot to the right.
Oh, okay.
Grab your compass.
I'm outside.
I need latitude, longitude. Go.
Another rack that a girl, Belinda 20 female, is doing squats on. While walking up, I briefly noticed that her legging... I hate the way he describes this. While walking up, I briefly noticed that her leggings are see-through. And when she bends down in her squat, you can easily tell she's also not wearing underwear.
That's not something you briefly notice.
You don't... How long are you be looking at a girl's ass?
You didn't casually notice that. Yeah. You had binoculars.
Let me see.
He's like, I briefly noticed...
He's got like the obstetricians thing.
Yeah.
He just click, click, click. I briefly noticed with my magnifying glass that she was not wearing her thongage.
For all of you listening in the future on Spotify and iTunes and everything, Sushi just put on the biggest fucking nerd glasses I've ever seen. Holy shit.
You know, I know what they are.
Again, if you guys are listening on those services, this was a live episode. You can go on YouTube and watch the VOD of it, though. So if you want to see our stupid antics, feel free.
They're Tina Belcher glasses.
Good Lord.
Bob Burgers.
You just need to go.
They're kind of fashion, though. Like, I'm kind of feeling it. I'm kind of into it.
All right, whatever. Belinda. Belinda was not wearing panties.
You can tell she's not wearing underwear. That's not my business. That's her choice. But it made me uncomfortable to take a rack that was kind of behind her. I had been waiting my entire gym session for one of those racks to open up, and this was my last lift before leaving, so I went ahead and took it. You see why I want to read this in a bro voice now? Like,
I just had to do my last gain set. God.
I had to do my last lift before leaving. Like, so I went ahead and took it. I went through my workout. I can't imagine. I don't go to the gym. No shade to people who do, but I can't imagine, like, I can't imagine people like being like, I've been waiting all fucking day for this rack to open up. Come on, baby, let me do some squats. So, you know, like, dude, like, okay, all right. I went through my workout as normal. After every set, I check my phone for 5 to 20 seconds. I track every single set for every single lift in a spreadsheet to note how much I lifted and for how many reps.
I know people like this, and I hate every single fucking one of them.
Sometimes I need to remind myself what I did last week to make sure I'm progressing. Sometimes I'm just checking the time. Well, every 5 to 20 seconds, you're checking the time, dude? Like, sometimes I'm changing the song on my Spotify. Tonight specifically, there was a very important... Again, I can't relate. There's a very important basketball game being played, so I wanted to keep up with the score. So I use my phone a lot at the gym. Okay, again, no shade to people who like sports or basketball, but can someone describe to me what an important game is?
Like, it's a game.
So even as somebody who's like into like competitive like fighting games and stuff, at no point am I like, shut up, this is very important.
Big tournament. Big. The biggest.
So I use my phone a lot at the gym. I finished my third set when Belinda turns around and walks up to me with her phone up yelling, "What the fuck are you doing? Fucking perv, stop pictures of me." That's just how it's written. I'm caught completely off guard, but I explain that I'm just taking notes on what I'm lifting, that I'm not paying attention to her at all. She's being extra loud, so other people are looking at me. Plus, she's recording me, and she demands I go through my pics/vids to show her what I was recording. I delete the ones I took of her. I try to again explain I didn't record anything of her at all. She's yelling that if I have nothing to hide, I should have no problem showing her. So I insist on going to the gym management. Once at the front, we both explain our stories. She's still recording. The normal gym attendee asks me if I'm willing to show her, a neutral third party, my pics and vids. She also says if I have nothing to hide, it's not a big deal and we can squash it right now. I refuse. I have my own uncensored pics in there, plus those of my girlfriend. I'm not going to let anyone force me to show them for some bullshit. I do show her my spreadsheet, which shows it's been revised over 15 times in the past 50 minutes. So that proves what I was using my phone for. That was received well, but they still expected me to prove my innocence. I told them they needed to review the cameras. Okay, so I'll keep going in a second, but just to reiterate here, right? First of all, it's not like you have to show somebody every single picture you took, right?
Yeah.
It's going to be the last fucking pictures right then and there. Like, are the last pictures you took of you naked and your girlfriend naked? Like, those are the very last pictures on your phone? And I feel like if those are on your phone, wouldn't you want to have those, like, in a folder just in case somebody's, like, overlooking? Because, like, you know, like...
But people don't do that, yeah.
I'm just saying, you know, whatever. I mean, like, people can do whatever the fuck they want. I don't really give a shit. But, like, I guess I'm just saying I highly doubt that the very first pictures on the camera roll or the very latest pictures are naked pictures of him and her. I really doubt it, but whatever.
I guarantee you, though, that those last pictures is 100% of him in the fucking change room, the locker room, because if he's over here like got spreadsheets and shit, this motherfucker definitely has before and after
he takes
photos.
Pictures of himself after every workout.
He's completely 100% naked after every fucking workout. He 100% has fucking those. He has naked photos of himself.
In
the locker room before he went to those fucking one squat rack in the fucking gym.
Yeah. I told them to review the cameras. Apparently, only the manager has access to them, so I was told he'd call me before the end of the night in about an hour. My girlfriend tells me I should have just let them look at my phone because she doesn't mind and it would have cleared this all up. But I mind. I get that someone wouldn't want someone taking pics of them, but violating my privacy to prove I wasn't taking pics of you crosses a line for me. So there is an edit. I'll just go ahead and read the edit now. I just talked to the manager. He checked the footage. He couldn't see what was on the screen in the footage. Of course not, because it's fucking security camera. It's not like fucking.
It's not like a government, like FBI. It's not like zoom in. It's like CSI, like zoom in.
Yeah, like here, let's hack this machine together.
Right, let's hack it. We'll hack the mainframe.
But he said it looks like I had my phone pointed towards the ground right in front of me the whole time. In his opinion, not high enough to even take a pic of her, and never angled in her direction. Apparently, I was going to get banned from the gym if the cameras didn't absolve me. And also, I'm not the first person that has been accused by Belinda. Get it right. Well, no, he put Brenda
No, I know.
here.
I'm saying he should get it right.
Right.
So he wrote Brenda, even though it's been Belinda the last 2 times. She legit had a creeper before. Okay.
So so this is like in my opinion, like a no-win situation.
Yeah.
Right.
Because even though he's this person,
he unfortunately is this person.
Unfortunately, he is that. But in a way, he does have a right to like not be completely accused if he's not,
Yeah.
whatever. But I can see from her point of view, because she's had a legit creeper before. Dudes are fucking creepy at the gym. They really fucking are.
Really are.
They really 100% are.
They have no chill.
So, like, I can understand her probably being completely, like, hyper vigilant at that point, And honestly, this whole, like, she recording him and everything, it was probably because she didn't before.
So I definitely think it's a mixed scenario, and also I do agree with this comment saying, I bet Belinda was an alias and Brenda was her real name, and he slipped up.
Yeah.
But
I bet.
Just go for a totally different name at that point.
Right.
But so this person, that name, oh my god, this name's got gold, and the name of it from this comment, who said they're not the asshole, is just eat pussy or die.
Fair.
And that's what the Joker told Batman.
But this says, you're not the asshole, but the amount of slut shamers in the comments trying to blame the girl for being a hoe and dressing like that on purpose, you are all the assholes.
Yeah.
So here's...
Do y'all know how fucking ridiculous it is wearing underwear with fucking workout leggings to do fucking squats and like racks and shit? Do y'all know how much chafing there is? Like, fuck off.
It sounds like, honestly, from the way he described it, and for it to be as fucking noticeable as it was to him, it sounds like the leggings she was wearing might have been too small. Because, like, if things get stretched more,
possible.
like, it's more see-through.
It's possible.
And that's probably what it is. But at the same time, she at the gym, dude. She's trying to work on it.
We're at the gym. We're at the fucking gym. Leave me the fuck alone. You're over here in your stupid cut-off, like, sleeve shirt. Like, leave me the fuck alone.
But I will say, okay, so here's the thing. I think... Would you guys agree with this? To prevent situations like this, because I was originally gonna say I hate the idea of this person just going up and just recording this person, because way too many people's lives get ruined from false accusations and recordings like this, where like if you don't prove yourself innocent right away, then it fucking pops up on Twitter and everyone goes, oh fucking let's dox this dude because he didn't show his phone, and everything snowballs, right? Because everybody feels they have the right to fucking record everybody else. All phones should just be banned in the gym. Problem solved. You shouldn't have your phone in the gym. You're fucking working out. You don't need your phone. Like, so, and it would prevent this whole idea, like, or it needs to be in your pocket at all times or something. That way people can listen to their music if they want to. But like, that way there would be no worry about like her thinking that this dude's taking pictures of her because he didn't have his fucking phone out. There was no way to have it out. And that like, cause like, just stop. You don't need your phone out in the gym. You're fucking working out.
So like, I don't know. I can't speak for all gyms, but I do know that in a lot of gyms these days, it is they do have rules where you can't have, or you can't do pictures or recordings and stuff, and they have like, it posted up everywhere. But it's kind of like when you go to the museum and they're like, hey, don't take pictures of the fucking artwork, right? It's like, how do you know I'm taking a picture? You don't, because my phone literally does everything, you know? So
that's true.
It's like
the honor system.
Yeah, it literally is the honor system at that point.
I think in this situation, he should be more understanding of the fact that it may have appeared that way and just consented, because it's such a touchy situation, and especially for someone who has experienced that in that gym already. Okay, yeah, like privacy, whatever. But if he didn't do it, and that's such a like a bannable offense, obviously, absolve yourself, dude.
Yeah,
like even if your whole asshole is on your camera, show your asshole.
Yeah.
Right?
And you know, wash your hands of the situation
honestly,
and be like, my bad, I'm sorry. It appeared that way. Because that is a very like serious accusation to have.
Yeah,
and you can ban yourself from your own gym. So fuck it. Just be like, I understand what he's saying. Like, well, you know, my rights. Okay. However,
here, honestly, I'd probably turn that shit around and probably just fucking pull out my phone and be like, hey, look, there's no fucking pictures of you. You know, and I'd probably make her feel fucking bad about it. Like, get your fucking phone out of my face because there's no pictures of you on it. Right. You insecure fuck. Like,
right. And I can see how it would look like, well, if you're not guilty, then it shouldn't be a big deal to show your camera to the security team.
Exactly.
You know, like whatever. I could see it.
That's just it. Why not show it to the third party? She's not going to give a shit.
Like, okay, don't show it to her. Like, let the employees work on it.
I think if I was this dude, then I might have been more okay with going ahead and showing it to the gym manager.
Yeah.
Then because she's already upset, she's already aggressive, she's already recording and stuff like that. Let's go ahead and just get this over with the neutral party over here.
Right. And have no more contact.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess like banning phones wouldn't really work because again, and also like the comments saying music is a thing and people should be allowed to listen to music, but like at the same time, excuse me, I guess you don't need to really have them out though, like just to prevent these types of situations.
Like whatever, he's logging whatever stupid sets he's doing. I mean, just understand that is a very precarious situation that you're putting yourself in, and it may have appeared that you're recording or taking pictures of someone else. So just understand that, be empathetic in the situation,
he had the
even if you weren't.
To be like, I don't know if I want to be behind her. He had that self-awareness to begin with, so he should have had the self-awareness to be like, maybe she might be upset, you know, like to understand why she's upset.
Yeah.
Because he clearly was like, I didn't really want to take a rack behind her because, you know, like I don't want to appear as a creeper. But then when she thinks you're a creeper, you don't absolve yourself. So it's really a no-win situation, but at the same time, it is a situation. Just fucking clear yourself. So now in the regards of assholes, no assholes, I say there's no assholes here. Because the thing is, you could claim that she's being an asshole by recording him. You could also claim that she's being an asshole because she's accused other people before. But he also confirmed she had an actual legit creeper before. So from that point on, she's going to be on high guard. So I can't really blame her for having those accusations because the first time she probably didn't get in the person's face. And it
does look. He made himself look guilty by being like, "No, I don't have to show you my phone."
Yeah.
A lot of people are saying that what she should have done is she should have discreetly gone to the staff and told them what was happening. Because she believed it was happening, she should have done that. I don't know about that. Like, I get why they're saying that, but at the same time, it's like, if you really, really believe that he was doing this, right? It's almost like, fuck it, shame him.
Right.
You know? Yeah. But at the same time, I do get it because she was wrong.
Yeah. And that's where it kind of, you get that moral gray area too. Honestly, everybody just needs to, you know what? We're going back to the phone ban. Everybody else needs to bring big 1980s stereos.
Boomboxes. Bring your boombox. You got to run with that shit above your head.
And you're getting a workout anyway. You carry two. That shit's going to work your arms out.
Yeah.
You know? So, what is your guys' rating? I say there's no assholes. Yeah, it could have been handled better, but it really
I think everyone sucks here.
You think everyone sucks?
I think
everyone sucks here.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the majority consensus is everyone sucks here.
Yeah, so. I think everyone sucks here because of the way he wrote this and wasted my time.
I mean,
you suck because you wasted my fucking time.
I was 10 feet in front of me and 1 foot to the right was another rack, and there was a girl, Belinda, doing squats on it, and I waited all day to do that rack, bro. Like, you know, I waited all day, you know, and I was trying to get my sweat on, and I'm over here, like, and bro, her whole ass, you know.
Jesus Christ.
God, AJ.
You're welcome. So, this is normally where we do layers of deception, right? And I know Sushi probably has one set up. However, seeing as we're not doing a mini-sode, I went ahead and took the initiative, and I went ahead and grabbed us a little misconnections real quick. Before that, So I'm just going to read us this little misconnections I found just so we have like the full everyone sucks here experience. Because again, we are foregoing the mini-sode for just this week because this is a more lengthy one. Do you want to read it? Yeah.
Sure. Since you've already read it. And this will be new for me.
Okay. I don't know. It's really not that great, but it was simple enough.
I tell you what, the best one we ever had was when Kumiko submitted that one from LA.
This is awesome. This is from Long Beach.
Oh.
So.
Okay. Which
Long Beach by me or Long Beach, California?
California. There's Long Beaches everywhere, by the way. I found out there's a Long Beach in fucking Washington.
Literally every state. Okay.
It's not that creative of a name,
Right.
so.
Okay, so Long Beach, misconnection. You are a cute girl. I'm a cute guy. We saw each other in the long line in Costco for a hot dog. I muttered that I would kill for a fat joint, and you nodded in agreement with the cutest smile. I was the Islander Asian guy. Sound interesting?
Yes. You sound like my kind of dude, my dude.
I just the idea of standing in okay, what is a Costco line for a hot dog? Like, if you gotta wait in line for a hot dog.
You've never waited in line? Yo, those fucking lines are long as fucking Hawaii.
I mean, for a hot dog?
Yes!
Why are you waiting in line for a hot dog?
Because they're only like fucking $2 and they're actually really good fucking hot dogs.
Are they Nathans? What are they? Like they Nathans or something? All beef?
They might be. I don't know, but they're really good fucking hot dogs. What's wrong with you?
I haven't had a real hot dog in a long time.
You're in New York. That's all they got is pizza and hot dogs.
That's why I haven't had one. They're literally everywhere.
Go get a hot dog.
Those fucking hot dogs are fucking amazing. You don't even have to have a Costco membership to stand outside.
I could get dirty water dogs like every day of my life.
I'm fucking upset with AJ.
I love the idea of just a dude being like real proud of himself, like standing in line. He's clearly alone, right? There's a girl in front of him or behind him, or whatever, and he's standing there waiting for the hot dog, and he goes, "Yeah, I'd go for a fat joint right about now." And then just because she smiled or maybe laughed, he's like, "I gotta go right about her right now.
She's into me.
She's into me. I'm gonna go right about her. I missed this opportunity, dude." That was your window. If there was a window, there wasn't. But if there was a window. That was it.
Exactly. Jack,
Costco
takes a loss to give us those $1.50 hot dogs. If
it was me, I'd be like, okay, I'm going to roll up. You buy the dogs. I'll be out back. Let's go.
So fucking
Meet me in the parking lot.
Sushi, how much is a New York dog? That's what I'm calling now.
Nathan's?
Just a New York
dog. Or
like
just off the street.
Just anyone you get out the street, just a New York dog.
I think they're like $3, I think.
Okay, so
it depends truck by truck, but they shouldn't be more than $3 for one.
That is not bad.
So Costco's still winning there. Do they even have Costco's in New York?
Yes.
I mean, they do, but they're like out there, like Staten Island, like out there in Queens. That's like really Long Island.
So,
like they have like BJ's and Costco, but they're out. Like they're not by me. I live in like Queens can be very, very, very suburban to the point where it's almost just like Long Island. I don't live in that part. I live very close to Manhattan still.
I mean,
it shows. It's still very, very metropolitan. There just isn't room for that.
So the first time I ever saw a Costco when I was younger was a family trip to New York to visit family. And because at the time, back in the day, the only thing the South had was Sam's Club, right? So
when you growing up, were you like, that's my club?
Okay. But yes, I called it my place. Go fuck yourself. And they also had hot dogs. I'm not speaking to you anymore. It was my place. Okay. My club. But now they have Costco's there. I don't know. But the first time I had a Costco membership was Hawaii, because you fucking can't survive in Hawaii without a Costco membership.
Well, I bet you can't. I bet you can't.
Costco membership and a deep freezer. Like, you
right.
can't.
Because you got to buy shit when it's on sale or you'll die, you know?
For real.
Huh?
You know, this, so this guy is the first one that we have in Misconnections that's, sparked a little something in Sushi.
Oh yeah, she did have a twinkle in her eye.
She wasn't actually like, might have been the fat blunt that they got her excited, but.
So that's how you make my heart go pitter patter.
Just give her a fat blunt.
You want to buy me food and roll a joint?
Uh-oh.
Okay, I'm down.
Oh no!
The camera's down too.
My camera's down?
Yeah, it's your camera. Technical
weird.
difficulties.
Wow, it's still live on my end.
It just disappeared.
Okay, let's try it again.
This is
Am I
what
back?
happens when we go live here.
Am I back? Am I back? No.
No.
On my end, in my view, it's me moving and grooving.
No, it's just a picture of you like fucking doing your little smile smirk thing.
Okay, well, I don't know how to fix that because on my end, it's
Okay, we're gonna do something unprecedented here.
we
Unfortunately,
might have to just keep on moving.
Unfortunately, yes, Nemo. Sam's Club does need a membership.
I can try disconnecting from the call and coming right back.
Are you hitting the show? Are you hitting show camera or are you hitting like? Are you unplugging your camera? Which one are you doing?
I didn't unplug my camera.
Try unplugging and plugging it back in. Try.
Oh my goodness! Oh, you're very demanding.
Listen, we got people here. They
We
came
got
to see
time?
your facial expressions. All right.
But it's not my camera though, because on my end I can see me. I'm in the display.
Well, yeah, we can just do a quick little. We'll go.
Hold on, I'll just end the call real quick. Just
Yeah.
keep talking. You got it. You guys got it.
Okay, so,
Yeah, do that thing you do where you can't stop and shut your mouth.
So
Talk for an hour.
Oh, there
Talk
she
for an
is.
hour. Go.
Oh, there you go.
She's back.
Never mind.
We're back.
Am I back?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
We did
we're
it.
good.
You can see me?
Yeah.
That's
you're
weird.
fine.
I ain't
So-
plugging out shit, AJ.
Oh my god, you are spazzing out though. Like no, you're not. Oh, you're not. You're not for them. I just to let that be known. But for us, oh my god, I gotta record this. You gotta see this. This is
What do
fucking
you
wild.
mean?
Just move like side to side real quick. Oh my god, you look like a fucking horror monster.
What do
Holy
you
shit.
mean?
Make your scariest face. Like do like a yeah. You are. Okay. So to best describe
Send
this,
it to me.
I'll send it to you in a bit. To best describe this, do you remember the movie Gothica? With
Vaguely.
Halle Berry. Okay, or any ghost thing, right? Whenever you say like a ghost thing in like scary movies, where like the ghost's frames are missing, and they like loop, and they like so they're walking through and they're like kind of like looping. That's what Sushi's doing right now, but only for us, not for you guys. For
Yeah,
you guys, it's
because I'm
fine.
watching the YouTube with you all.
Yeah.
Because I can't see them in the Gilded. It's just complicated. So I'm watching the YouTube with you all, and I'm me. That's why I'm like, what are you talking about? I can see me.
Yeah, I'll send you the video later on. This is
Okay.
amazing. So we got through the misconnections.
Yes.
What is your layers of deception? And now, here's the thing. This is the fun part because we're live.
Mhm.
Everybody else can also decide what they think, if it's real or not. So that's a
Yeah.
thing. Yeah.
It's true. It's true.
Hit us up.
All right, guys. It's time for the portion of the episode where I try to trick my friends. I give them two headlines. One is real and one is fake from theonion.com. If you're unfamiliar, if you just wandered into the show and you have no idea,
Perchin.
I try to trick my friends.
He's perching.
Okay. Yeah. And it goes, layers of deception. And I keep meaning to record it and then I just don't. Okay. So. All right. Explosive diarrhea causes NBC's Ultimate Slip and Slide to pause production.
I
Why's it gotta be called slip and slide and explosive diarrhea? Why you gotta?
Why not, AJ? Why not?
Also, we've got a request for hashtag free sushi merch, so write that one down.
Hey, we got to give what the people want, okay? Put me behind bars, like, you know. And the next headline is, banned Olympic runner claims burrito caused positive steroid test.
I'm gonna pick this.
Come on, chat.
I think that personally, I think the banned burrito is the real one.
Okay.
Or banned, not the banned burrito, banned runner, or is it the banned runner, not the banned burrito? What would a banned burrito
And
be?
Olympic runner.
Yeah, the banned Olympic runner.
Mm-hmm.
Because I feel like especially Olympians are dumb as rocks because they've only been working out their body and not their mind.
Oh
so
my
like
God. This man.
Michael Phelps is going to sue us, and I don't have Michael Phelps money, AJ.
Michael Phelps ain't got the brain power to sue us. That's what I'm getting at. Fight me, Michael Phelps, but not in the
he
pool.
pays people who have the brains to sue us.
He'll Aquaman the shit out of me. Fucking
Oh my God.
get his fish to attack me.
Okay,
whatever.
but why is his face shaped the way it is?
I agree. He looks like a toad.
Wow. So
I agree.
I can attack his intelligence, but it's totally normal for you guys to attack his physical appearance. You can fix intelligence, you can't fix a physical appearance.
Oh, you can
He
fix
looks
physical
like a
appearance?
toad.
You can literally fix your physical appearance. 2021, AJ. You could literally shrink your head, finally. Jesus Christ.
My skull too big.
I'm going to say that as much as I want the diarrhea slip and slide to be correct, I'm going to go with the burrito.
Okay, and chat, what do you all think? 1 for diarrhea, 2 for burrito. What do you all think? I'm just curious.
I saw some burritos in there. I did see
some burritos for it being real. Burritos real?
Yeah. We had some burritos. God, she's gonna pull the rug out from all of us, and it's gonna be fucking diarrhea city over here. I don't know what that means, and I don't like that I said it out loud.
You ever just say diarrhea city?
I think that should be the name of the episode, Diarrhea City.
Oh no, our analytics!
My analytics!
Diarrhea City. We don't
diarrhea
have
forever. Okay, everyone. Explosive diarrhea is the real article. It is from the HuffingtonPost.com.
I did
NBC has indefinitely paused production of its upcoming competition show, Ultimate Slip and Slide, reportedly after multiple people on set came down with diarrhea. The Wrap reported Thursday that up to 40 crew members fell violently ill, citing a person with knowledge of the production. So someone on set was like, we got the poops.
Yo, somebody got dysentery.
They all got dysentery. The person said people were collapsing and being forced to run into porta potties due to awful, explosive diarrhea. TMZ also cited an anonymous source close to production as saying that multiple people were ill with gastrointestinal symptoms. Spokespeople for NBC did not immediately respond to a request for comment from Huffington Post. However, People confirmed that a shutdown began, People magazine, confirmed that a shutdown began on June 2nd and that at least one crew member tested positive for, is it Giardia or Giardia? Whatever, that thing. The parasite that causes diarrhea. The spokesperson for Universal Television Alternative Studios, which is producing the show for NBC, told People that it's in the process of determining next steps in order to complete production. They're committed. They're committed to the poopy slides. Like, were the contestants like sliding? Like, how explosive are we talking? The show, which was being filmed in California's Simi Valley, was described in a May press release as a wet and wild new series that takes the spirit of classic backyard slide and transforms it into a real-life water park full of gigantic slippery rides with a chance to take home a big cash prize. It's scheduled to premiere August 8th, though it's unclear how the diarrheal delay might affect this. You're welcome. You're welcome. And also, several people sent me that article. Several people.
Oh
several people.
My God.
I got at least 3 submissions for this story.
Okay. You know somebody got pink eye out of this.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Somebody was like,
big time.
Someone was like, I'm going face first.
That's my story. I'm sticking to it.
Like, okay, here, imagine you're going down, right? But then you get to see ahead of you, and you just see it's becoming darker, and you're like,
right, that's what I'm saying. Like, how explosive are we talking? Was it like mid-production? Are you going down a 50-foot slide and like, whoa? Like, how explosive are we talking?
Was it bad catering? Like, what the fuck happened?
Well, I mean, if it's a parasite, it was probably the water.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, it was the water. Yeah.
I bet the water, like...
That's like why they say, like, it's not good to drink water from, like the hose. Like you know, especially, like, when kids are, like, doing, like... So, like, it makes sense, because, like, if they're doing, like... If they've got a hose hooked up to a slip and slide or whatever, or however they do it, it could very well be, like...
It's like a dirty pipe or whatever.
Yeah. Oh my fucking God.
You know, I'm like, because you can get like diphtheria and shit from that too, just like bad water.
Yeah, if it just like got into the food or got into your mouth by accident, like maybe it's like running water and it wasn't necessarily like chlorinated pool water that's like being recirculated. Maybe it was like fresh, like from the hose, like AJ's saying. Like, I could see it.
God, I'm so glad I got that tetanus shot because it gave me diphtheria and protection.
Tetanus, it will not protect you from diarrhea.
No. The shot that No, the shot I got protects me from diphtheria too. That's what I'm saying. It's a multi shot.
Fucking hell.
I could have probably gone down the slip and slide fine. Not after them, but I kind of.
Would you buckle the water though?
I could have.
That's the big question.
So I was reading that I don't know if it's just the States, but there is like a chlorine shortage. So a lot of fucking pools specifically aren't opening because they can't, cleaning. They can't keep them clean.
Yeah.
So think about that next time you attempt to go to the pool.
What hasn't COVID affected?
Nothing.
Nothing. Literally nothing.
It's all a domino effect.
Yeah.
There's something that has affected something else, So if it's not directly affected, it's somehow affected.
Yeah.
Dog food. I know we've talked about this before. We didn't think dog food would be affected. Dog food was 100% affected.
All the fucking prices went up too.
All the prices went up because when everybody was hogging all the toilet paper, they also hogged all the dog food. So
were they planning to eat the dog food? Why would that be something you hoard?
Because people are fucking stupid.
They don't realize.
They're like savory cereal.
I really hope people understand that dog food expires.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it expires. Like, why would you? Even if it's dry, it still expires. It has fat content in it.
If Koji's so like picky that if he even like hints at something being a little too stale, he'd be like, no. Not eating it.
Get this miscreant away from me.
But yeah, so normally our huge bag of dog food we buy is roughly about like $25 to $30. It's $42 right now.
And it's
Ooh.
rare. Yeah. It's fucking dumb.
We have to drive to like the other side of the state to get dog food right now.
Ugh, that sucks.
But that was a really good layers of deception.
No, it was. That was really good. Remember?
Thank you to the multiple submissions.
You remember 10 minutes ago when I was like, I really want the diarrhea one to be right?
Yeah.
Remember that? So how do you feel now?
I'm still happy.
I think I might order a burrito for dinner now, though. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, I had a burrito before the stream, so.
Did you ever put a hot dog in a fucking potato like we told you to and eat it?
No, I haven't.
God damn it. Put a hot dog in a potato.
I bet I could find that in the city somewhere.
So before we get into our relationships and stories and stuff, now that we got more people chilling in here, I want to remind everybody as well. Today is the announcement day of this, but we have a Gilded server up. So if you guys want to hang out either before or after, whenever, just in general, you want a communal hub to hang out, it's gilded.gg/everyone sucks here. It's at the bottom of the screen there. If you're watching or if you're listening on Spotify, fucking iTunes, everything else, you can just go to that link as well. But yeah, that is a communal hub for everybody here. You're more than welcome to join. Tell your friends, tell people whatever the fuck. You can do submissions there. We can talk about stories. You can share fucking stupid memes, whatever you want to share. You can DM Sushi and send her layers of deception stuff. If you guys got articles, whatever you want to do. So yeah, that's down there. It is live now. I keep pointing the wrong way. It's over here. It's like all over there. But regardless, technically Sushi could point to it because she's on the right side. But yeah, like it's there. So gilded.gg/everyone sucks here. Join us, hang out. Just went live. Like, it just is built. And also, I have a thing for suggestions. If there's certain things you want to see, not only in that community, like in that hub, but also from the podcast itself, you can make suggestions, forums, whatever. It's all there. So that's my thing.
Yeah. Plus, we're also really excited to talk with you guys like in real time about some of these fucking stories.
Exactly.
So there's that also. Also, if you're currently, here on YouTube, make sure to hit that subscribe button if you're not already subscribed. And also hit the like button, the little thumb.
Yeah.
Little thummy thumb.
Little thumbs up.
Thumbs up. Not thumbs down, thumbs up.
Yeah.
If you thumbs down it, I'm going to find you in your sleep.
And then I'm going to hold you down.
So
AJ's going to have a pillowcase of bars of soap.
Yeah.
So
pillowcase of hot dogs.
it's a community effort.
God, I hope they're Costco hot dogs.
So who wants to go for? I've got an Ask Reddit, and I thought it'd be pretty fun to do.
Okay.
I don't know if you guys have an Ask Reddit, if you have stories, if you have relationships, but I thought this would be kind of fun because it's just a bunch of stupid shit. If we can come up with anything together, cool. If not, we'll just read some of the comments. But
okay.
if you guys want to hear that, I can go ahead and do it if you're both cool with that.
I just brought like a bunch of stuff to see how the vibes went, but I have a relationship and I have a today I fucked up, which was kind of funny and unfortunate.
Okay.
Oh, we'll see how it goes.
Well, do you guys want me to do this one real quick?
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
So this Ask Reddit is literally just, it says, if OK Boomer was a digital assistant like OK Google, what sort of answers would it give to certain questions? So for those of you who don't know, if you have like a digital assistant and you're like, okay, Google, what's the temperature? It'll be like, it's 78 degrees. Like that's what this is going for. So if OK Boomer existed as a digital assistant, what would it be? So
I just have to say that AJ did like throw this one at me last night, and he was like, "You think this is a good one?" But when he read it, the Google went off and was very upset with him.
Yeah, I started reading it and the Google went off, and then Sam said some shit sarcastically to me because like I was like,
"Good job."
And then the Google was like, the Google goes, "You're welcome."
Way to go!
Like the Google fucking responded to her. Like, okay, so here we go. So for instance, okay, Boomer, where's the nearest recycling center? We have trash cans. Okay, Boomer, directions to 5th and Montgomery. We don't need a map. I know where it is.
God.
We got, let's see here.
This
one.
That's the best one.
You ask, okay, Boomer, engineering job listings in my area. It responds, job listings? You were just playing around on the internet. Figure out where you want to work and go down there and ask to speak with the manager. Shake his hand, look him in the eye, and ask for a job.
Fucking hell.
Oh, God. They're all, because it's all just the cringiest fucking answers. Because why was the Boomer generation the cringiest generation? That's what I need to know.
Because everything was handed to them on a silver platter.
Everything was handed to them, and they think everything's easy because they didn't have to do anything. And they think we're all exaggerating.
Okay, Boomer, how's the weather today? Open the window and stick your arm out. Is it wet? That must mean it's raining. Is it cold? Put on a sweater. Try figuring things out on your own, kiddo.
Did you have a parent like that, Sushi, where they were like, just fucking stick your arm out there and see what the temperature is?
I guess, yeah.
I had this.
I definitely had a parent like that.
This one I had a parent for it. It was my dad. I'm gonna read it how you normally like. Okay, Boomer, set an alarm for 6 a.m. And they'd be like, wake you up at 5 a.m. Get up! It's 6 a.m.
Yes. You could never, ever, ever tell your parents to wake you up because it would be like 3 hours before your schedule. You're like, what the fuck?
Every time, literally every time you try to tell your fucking parents to. This one.
It's 2 o'clock in the morning.
Okay.
I was grinding in WoW. Like, what the fuck?
This one got me last night because it just a fucking digital assistant going, or you go, okay, Boomer, open YouTube. How? Can you show me?
Oh, I know how to use computers. I knew how before anybody else did. I'm not dumb, you know.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Everything was going great until you installed that Firefox virus on the computer.
Oh my god! The Firefox virus.
That Chrome virus you put on the computer, which nowadays I might not argue with, but any other like any browser you put on there, it's always a virus.
Can we also talk about the fact that every time you open up a Boomer's fucking internet browser, it's got like a million fucking little search bars and like all those fucking additional things because they just keep fucking downloading shit.
Do you remember?
Yep.
Okay, but can we talk about that? How that used to be a thing? I don't know if it is anymore, or maybe I just avoided it for so long. Like you'd open up Internet Explorer and like. Literally, like Sam said, like 15 different bars, and like some of them would be search bars, but some of them would be like weird shit. Like, okay, my mom got really into a site called My Points for a long time, and I think that site still exists.
That sounds familiar.
It was actually back in the day. It was actually pretty cool, and I know Mom used to get us like fucking presents and shit for like Christmas. But basically, it was a site where like you basically you went through ads, like kind of like the Google ads thing that you have on your phones nowadays, but you just sat through and clicked through ads and it would give you money. But back then it was a lot more than you make today. And my mom would do that shit for hours. But she also like she'd also be like, you have to leave these bars installed on all times because it's tracking what you do.
Yeah.
So whenever I got onto the fucking computer, because at this time you didn't have fucking Opera or Firefox or Chrome. You had Internet Explorer, and they'd already stopped Netscape communicators. So you had Internet Explorer, right? So like my mom would have so many bars on and fucking installed that like the window for viewing websites was like super tiny.
Yes.
I'm like fucking scrolling through trying to read shit. Like
my mom installed this shit, and there was literally a legit fucking at the bottom of the monitor a long ass fucking ad banner. And it had to fucking and she was like, don't click off of that. And it's just like, Mom, why we got commercials on the computer? Just chill the fuck out. This fucking 2 cents that you're making.
Reel it in.
Chill out.
Ma'am.
okay, Boomer, what's the most effective birth control? And this is someone's real answer from their parents apparently, but the digital assistant responds, the most effective birth control is a pill of aspirin between your knees.
Oh my God. What does that mean?
It means keep your legs closed.
I can totally get fucked and keep an aspirin between my knees.
That's what
Multi-talented.
Fucking
Look at her
shit.
go.
Someone
Round
said,
of applause, everyone.
Boomers ain't heard of doggy style, and then said, doggy what? You're supposed to be doing it face to face through a hole in the sheet. I want face to face, me on top, lights off, no eye contact, or direct eye contact,
all
no
eye
blinking.
contact.
No high contact.
No blinking.
No blinking? God.
Mouth shut, no smiling, no smirking.
What are we describing anymore? I don't think it's sex. Study group?
Oh my God, this is another good one. Okay, Boomer, what's the weather today? It's currently 26 degrees with a chance of snow in the afternoon. Heh, so much for global warming.
That is such a boomer thing to say. It really is.
Omega says direct eye contact unless she's got small tits, then turn her around.
She got small, no, oobs.
Then you get the emergency paper bag. No eye holes.
Okay, Boomer, call my husband. Only if you tell me when I'm going to get grandkids, it's about time.
Why are boomers so obsessed with grandchildren?
Imagine your digital assistant telling you, like, when are you going to have grandchildren? I'm like, Siri, shut the fuck up.
Yeah. When you get married.
Oh, Jesus.
So that was my Ask Reddit here.
Okay.
I thought it was goofy and whatever. So whoever wants to go next on their relationships or whatever.
Oh, yeah. I saved mine on my phone.
You saved it on your phone?
Yeah. You ready? Oh, shit.
Oh, I'm ready.
Open up my notes thing and it just says Diarrhea City.
Diarrhea City.
Okay.
Or Poop Town, whatever gets through of the analytics.
And this is from Relationship Advice. Help. My girlfriend is refusing to talk to me because I pretended to be dead after our car accident.
What? Is this an episode of Seinfeld?
Yeah. Imagine, like, so it makes me think. It makes me think of like this guy is like driving or whatever, and gets in a little fender bender, and kind of goes and then just like plays possum, like, and then just doesn't move. Like he just thought like this is the perfect time.
I love that his username is, oh man, oh no, oh man. Oh, okay. Help, my girlfriend is refusing to talk to me because I pretended to be dead after our car accident. Late last week, my girlfriend and I were on our way back from dinner with her parents. She was driving, pulling away from a stoplight. The 2 cars next to us slammed on their brakes, but she didn't in time. We got hit by a drunk driver going 15 over the speed limit right on my side. The impact was brutal, but I knew right away that I was fine. We were in her 2018 BMW X6.
I hate you. I've been in car accidents.
relevant.
At no point in time are you like, I'm fine. As the car is caving around you, I'm fine. What?
The 2018 BMW X6, also known for its tank armor.
Is that what he said?
No, that's what I said.
Oh.
Right, because I'm like, well, how is that fucking relevant?
Okay.
Whatever.
I have no idea what made me do this. Maybe it was the shock from the crash and having my entire world rocked in a flash of a second. But I decided to hang my mouth open and contort myself against the intruding door. When my girlfriend looked over, she was horrified and screamed nonstop for what felt like an hour. After a minute or so, I snapped out of it and said, "Gotcha!"
Gotcha, you fucking idiot. I had to pull up to see what this car was because he described it so much.
She instantly broke down and was inconsolable. After we were both given the all clear from the hospital a few hours later, she refused to talk to me. It's been days now, and she still won't speak to me. I know it was weird. I have no idea what made me do it. I wouldn't have ever done it normally. How can I salvage this?
I don't know, dude. That's very distasteful and like not the time.
Is that a BMW 2018 BMW X6?
Mm-hmm.
I knew we were okay because
I was in this.
So a mom mobile. Got it.
We were in the grocery getter, so I knew I was okay.
The grocery getter.
Oh my god.
Okay, so help him, AJ. Help him, AJ. Help him, Sushi.
I don't want to.
Okay.
I will not.
How I can't. Again, I've been in a car wreck before, right? And the first thing on my mind wasn't. Well, okay. The first thing on my mind was, I guess I'm not getting Brave Fencer Musashi today, but.
What?
Wow.
My mom was taking me to go pick up a copy of Brave Fencer Musashi at Funko Land, and we were at a stop sign, and then she stopped and she started going forward, and then someone came flying through and they fucking hit the front of our car and spun us off the road. And I knew at that moment that I was not getting Brave Fencer Musashi today, but I did not fucking play dead. All right, I was just really upset because I wasn't getting Brave Fencer Musashi that day. So, listen, it's a great game. You guys don't understand if you played it.
You're right.
But oh.
So here, the interesting thing I find here is that he snapped out of it and said, "Gotcha."
Gotcha.
Got him.
He didn't continue to play dead until the ambulance arrived, which would have made things so much worse.
Or would it have been better if he committed to it? Because then
commit all the way to the ER.
Well, I'm commit until they come and they go to do like CPR, and the moment
Right,
they
they get to like the defibrillator, they're clear.
Well, they push in your chest, right? And then you go, and you're like, oh, I'm good, you know, like, and then she can be like, oh my god, they saved you, and then you can just fucking move on with it, like just.
So one of the comments was something along the lines of like, you should have just it's a fucking concussion, dude. Just play it off. It's a concussion. Why the fuck do you admit to it?
Right.
Right, but like I don't even remember that. It was stress. It was shock.
Yeah, it was. I was in a fugue state. Whatever, you know, the anxiety and stress of your terrible driving. That's how I should say. Everyone else stopped. Why didn't you?
Wow. Oh my god. She's honestly lucky, or he's honestly lucky that she didn't kill him.
You know what? Invention idea.
Because she probably felt guilty too. There's so many emotions going on in that moment.
Cars need to have dual-sided dash cams so we can see the front, but also so we can see the people in the car, because I want to see this happen. I want to see this I want to see like the wreck happen from the point of view of the car, but also from like inside, because if it's on the camera, it would get both of them, right? We need double-sided dash cams. That way when we see these wrecks happen, especially to see what people do. And I want to see this guy fucking go catatonic and pretend to be like
he said,
spazzing out.
I put my mouth out.
Yeah, like
he said I put my mouth open.
This man literally said,
contorted my body around the intruding door.
This man literally said, I'm gonna pull the Looney Tunes death on her, right? Like he
found a Sharpie and put X's over his eyes.
Oh my fucking god.
Oh my God, Omega's roommate has a dual-sided dash cam. What the fuck? Right when I come up with a good idea, someone else has to come along and have already done it probably 10 years ago.
Well,
I don't know what to possibly say to this that would be of any help, because it's like, dude, what the fuck? Did you?
Right?
Not everything needs a joke or a practical joke. Like, I have no advice for this person.
I don't either, because, I mean, the thing is, too, I feel like when you're in a relationship, right, you have built a thing between the two of you to know when you can push the practical joke or not. Mm-hmm. And I feel like a lot of these dudes don't have any understanding of their girlfriend on if they can pull this joke off or not. You know, like, there might be a girl out there for this dude that could have gone along with that joke and been fine with it. But he probably knew ahead of time this was not that girl.
I don't even know if this was a practical joke. He seems to be generally concerned for himself, and I have no idea. Like, he didn't even say, like, oh, I think this would be a funny joke. He literally was like, I don't know what the fuck or why the fuck I did this.
Just maybe.
I mean, so maybe it wasn't necessarily a practical joke, but it was just like, I don't know.
He doesn't deserve advice.
His brain went into like make a joke mode to avoid trauma.
You know what? That's actually a good point.
That could be a thing. That definitely happens.
Yeah.
I can tell you firsthand, literally, like, my whole life, I've always laughed at inappropriate times when people, like if my dad was ever yelling at me.
Yeah.
Like, if my dad was, like, legit mad at me and yelling at me, I would not be able to stop myself. And I wouldn't find it funny, but, like, the fucking laughter would come out. And I'm like, I'm not trying to do this. Like, so I can understand that. Like, I'm not playing dead either. That would have been probably funnier. Every time Dad yells at me, I just fucking
go to sleep.
I go narcoleptic.
He's got stress narcolepsy.
Yeah. Yo, that's
like
what kids need to start doing.
It's like those dogs where if like you raise your voice at them, their eyes pop out.
Yeah. You get fucking stress narcoleptic.
Oh God. I feel bad for both of them, because I honestly generally think that he didn't mean to do this, like, in a normal situation. He even was like, in a normal situation, I would have never done this. So why the fuck am I doing it now? It really does sound like it was some kind of coping stress mechanism.
Like, holy fuck, we almost, got in a real bad wreck, you know?
Especially since it was his side. It was his side, you know?
Mary says, 100%. My car got wrecked, and I asked the cop if he'd get my cigarettes.
You have your priorities in check, ma'am.
That's just a fucking smoker thing, though. At one point, I was literally in a fucking boat with my mom, like a pedal boat. You know, the ones that you literally use your feet to like a bike. Mm-hmm. Her pack of cigarettes fell out in the fucking lake. Flooded, right? They're floating there. They're disgusting. She made us go back for them.
Oh my God.
She made us turn. That's like a fucking
but they're wet. So what did she want to do? What's the next step?
Dry them, I guess. I don't know. That's a fucking smoker thing there.
Yeah.
That's like gotta get him.
But it's not worth it. Just get a new pack.
We growing up, we had a really good family friend. And yeah, this is super Southern. We call him Uncle Billy. But Uncle Billy, he used to drive, what do you call it? Pass out the newspapers in the morning. So he had like a huge early morning route. And on one of his routes, he had to go down the highway, and he got hit by a huge semi-truck. And it threw him out of his car. And what it was is it was foggy. And this truck did not have its lights on. So,
oh no!
So he got thrown out of the car, and I remember he was really fucking hurt. He was really hurt. He was in the hospital for like a month. But when afterwards we were talking with him, and he was like, "Yeah, I was just laying there on the highway, looking up at the sky, going, I guess I'm not going fishing today."
I think. I mean, honestly, a lot of things like that, like there's a lot of things like people like have gut reactions or spurt or weird reactions at the moment that does not fit what's happening.
Yeah.
I mean, this isn't the same, but I think I've told you guys before, or at least I've told Sam about, like, again, when I was a kid, again with my mom, I had this pet turtle, and we decided we were gonna release it back into the wild after I had it for a while, like just it was like one I found, then I had it for a couple weeks, decided to release it back in the wild. We went to this place, and like there were these huge fucking, like, we like in the woods. There's like basically a ravine that you had to climb down to get to the creek. Shit was should not have been doing it as kids, but we did this shit with our mom all the time. My mom was holding the turtle. I climbed down. My mom, a branch she was holding on to broke, and she literally went tumbling down the hill. She got pneumonia from this, right? Because like it was pretty fucking bad, right? As my mom is tumbling down this fucking like sharp ravine, I screamed the turtle's name.
Well, what was the turtle's name?
I named the turtle Speedy.
I'm just trying to think of tiny AJ going, Speedy!
That's literally what happened.
No!
I literally, that's exactly what it was. I was like, Speedy!
Not Speedy. Not Speedy the turtle.
Needless to say, found out Speedy was okay. Everything was fine.
But your mom!
She got pneumonia. She got over it.
She walked it off.
Oh my god. AJ!
It's my mom
Not
still a thing.
Speedy.
It's my mom still a thing.
She was good with it. I mean, I was a
Do
kid.
you ever ask her about how she feels about Speedy to this day?
She's like, don't ever bring up the fucking name again.
I should call her right now and put her on speakerphone and just say, no contact.
How do you feel about Speedy the turtle?
Speedy.
Just text her right now. See what happens.
Oh, God.
Oh my god, you're gonna give your mom flashbacks.
Yeah.
I'll text her. I'll be like, oh my god, remember when I almost died from pneumonia because of this fucking child?
Stupid fucking turtle.
I'm gonna try to find pictures of this place because I think my mom has some. I'll see if I can find, so you guys can see how steep and insane this hill was.
100% she hates
It was literally a ravine.
100% she hates that turtle. Did you ever have a turtle after that?
I've had a lot of turtles, yeah. So I had another turtle named Dots afterwards. I used to find turtles and keep them, and then I release them later on. All right, so I fucked up their whole habitat basically. I was like, well, you're
mine.
You're mine now. All right, now you're in the wild. I'm releasing you over here. You don't know where
Very
you're at.
confusing for them. They're like, I got this sweet setup. Just kidding.
Yep. Fucked up their whole habitat.
Yeah. Someone's feeding me crickets. I got a nice heat lamp. Just kidding. Wow, AJ.
We had one that I found at a state park. We literally rented a cabin at a state
Rip
park.
the rug out from underneath them.
I took it and I let it roam around the cabin for the weekend, then took it all the way back home, which is like 4 hours away. It lived with us for a little bit, and then I released it in the woods there.
Oh,
so
yeah.
it was always like, I mean...
So
So
everybody.
you separated it from its family, so we could never see its family again. Wow.
You don't think about that when you're a kid. You find a turtle and you're like, it's a
kidnapped
turtle,
this
it's mine.
animal.
Okay,
Its cousins, aunts, and uncles. Wow.
I just gotta say, everyone in chat is bringing up the fish and about how you took better care of that turtle than you did the fish in the bucket.
Oh my God. Listen, I wanted... I felt so bad for that fish. I caught the fish. I was going to release it. I just wanted to show my dad, so I put it in a bucket. I didn't realize that it was going to be that cold at night and that when he got there the next day, it was going to be dead. I didn't understand how temperatures worked and that, like, the smaller the thing of water is, the colder it's going to get, and I felt awful. And especially because the bucket, it was just one of those white paint buckets. You know the ones.
Yeah, the like 5-gallon bucket.
Yeah, the just industrial bucket.
Yeah.
That's what it was in. And it was a fish, so it basically took up like the entire thing because it's a lake fish, you know.
You
so.
probably suffocated too, because there's only X amount of
Oh my
oxygen
God,
in
I
that
didn't
water.
think about that. It could have been
What do you
that.
think happened first, the hypothermia or the suffocation?
God, Sushi, don't. What's wrong with you? You monster. You fucking monster.
Things to think about. Hopefully, I hope it was the hypothermia.
What else have you killed?
Everything. Oh.
Oh my god.
Woo!
So I do have to say though that we took a really quick vacation this past weekend, and we went up to northern Oregon. We went up to Astoria, which is AJ's favorite place in the entire fucking earth. It's better than Disneyland for him.
Fucking love that place, man.
But we took the dogs with us, and they were super good in the car. And we took them to the beach, and Midna absolutely fucking loved the beach.
That's so cute.
To the point where she laid in the ocean.
Oh my god. Okay, so I'm not gonna show this video. I told Sam to take it, but then like I realized it's too. Okay, so I didn't plan for Midna to lay in the ocean. Now, originally I was like, I'll bring towels just in case, right? But then I forgot the towels. I didn't put them in the car.
Cool.
So I had to give Midna a bath, but there was no bath. There was only a shower. And it was
like the beach shower?
No, it was a like fucking
in the hotel.
But it only had a shower, and it was only a single like one person shower.
It was
like
like
the tall one.
Like
it was
like
the
the stall.
It was legit like maybe 4x4.
I mean, like so bad that like my elbows, I couldn't like if I was like to try to wash my hands or my hair, like I couldn't because my elbows couldn't go wide. That's
like the one from our hotel from Pax or Pics, like that.
But it might have been even like that was at least long. This is perfectly square, too. That's another problem. So I have to try to wash the dog in the shower.
I could not imagine trying to wash a giant ass dog in something like that.
So I was too tall for the shower. So just for me, I couldn't really shower because I stand in it and the fucking shower head is like here, and I'm like, what do I do with what the fuck do I do with this? You know, like
right.
There are people taller than fucking 5'1" in the world. All right, like so.
I mean, I don't know. The world's built for Sam and I.
And I'm trying to angle the thing down. And there's no room, and I'm like trying to wash the fucking dog, and it's impossible, but it was hilarious at the same time. So needless to say,
it really, really was.
If you take a dog to the ocean, be prepared better than I was.
we didn't anticipate either of the dogs getting in the water. Like, we were going to do at most like their little paws, but then the surf kept coming. And then Midna was like, what if?
What if I just...
What
if I just laid down here?
What if I just
took dead weight?
What if I just took a bath?
You know what? Everybody listening right now, I'll post a video of that in the Gilbert later on because we can post media in there. So I'll post a video of Midna laying down in the ocean. You guys can see that nonsense happen. I like it's.
Koji hated it.
He was not a fan.
He was not a
Koji
fan
was
of the
not
beach.
a fan. Okay.
He was not a fan of that beach.
If you guys want to see that, go there and you guys can see her, and then you can hear us go, "Oh my god!"
And Midna's so furry too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And after that bath, she looked like a haggy old woman.
Especially when there's no fucking towels to like dry. Oh, it was a mess. The whole thing was a mess. Trying to give a dog a bath in a shower, in a one-person shower. In a hotel shower.
She was not
like not with the proper products or like, that's a nightmare.
She was the dogs definitely the entire time were like, why are we here? What are we doing?
What did we do?
What was
I want to go home now.
point of this?
Where's the couch?
Yeah, where's my couch? What is the point in any of this?
There's some good...
We had a good setup.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Didn't anticipate for those wood floors and the dogs being like, like fucking.
Oh my god, they're like slipping and sliding.
Yeah, I felt bad about
there
that.
Again, like we had.
Do you want to know what of my like guilty pleasures is? When like a big dog is like trying to book it on wood floors, and they're like doing, and they don't go anywhere.
Yeah,
it's so cute.
And they're like a cartoon. That shit cracks me up.
I really thought you were going to go somewhere different with this. I thought you were going to say like guilty pleasures, like you wearing socks and sliding across the floor or something.
I was going to say that too.
Yeah, that's where I was like,
I guess
she's like,
no, just watching dogs make fools of themselves.
Yeah. Guilty pleasure is just risky business all day, every day.
Yeah.
Cute.
So, Sushi.
Yes.
What have you got for us?
I don't know. What do you got for us?
We just.
Oh, okay.
we derailed so far from a man pretending to be dead.
How's that turtle doing? How do you think Speedy's doing?
How long do turtles live? How long do box turtles live?
No idea.
I don't know. I'm afraid to look that up because any number I see is going to give me confirmation that Speedy is no longer of this earth.
You don't know that. What if Speedy's still with us?
Okay, first of all, Tamika just says she has 2 fucking Frenchies, and I have to say that I want a Frenchie so bad.
I would love a Frenchie.
Pet tax, yes, pet tax in the Gilded right now.
In the Gilded right now. I love Frenchies. I want a Frenchie so bad.
I do too. I want a little gray one, and I'm gonna name him Tony.
Oh my god, that's such a great name for a Frenchie. I want like the cream ones, like the buttercream colored ones that look like butterballs.
Oh,
and I want to name him Roscoe.
Roscoe's such a cute name.
With the neck wrinkles.
Oh. They're little pudgy fat fucks.
They're so cute.
I do see some of you joining the Gilded. I thought I had it open. I'm pretty sure it's open. It is well, no, it says open on my phone. I have to look at it later on. I'm saying what I'm saying is it's open, but there might it might have like an application thing. Ignore that.
That was not on purpose.
That was not on purpose. Ignore that. Especially by those of you listening on Spotify next week or whatever, or this week, whatever the fuck you're listening. That it's open. You can join. I'm accepting them now. It'll be open status later on. I thought I had it open status. Again, I was trying to put all this together as fast as possible, but I did accept the ones I just saw, and I'll change it later on when I get on my computer and I'll make sure it works. So
technical difficulties.
According to chat, Speedy might still be alive.
Yeah, I'm sorry if it's making you answer a question. I don't know why it's doing that. Yeah, I don't know why it's making you guys apply. It shouldn't be. It literally says the app, it's open, but I might have to fix it on my computer. So I accepted those because I saw they came through, but let me change here. Like,
well, why you do that?
Yeah. Well, why don't you, go ahead and you read your story. Yeah.
All right. My boyfriend missed payments on his car loan, which is in his mom's name.
Wait, didn't you already read this one?
Did I?
Yeah. This is the one you did last week.
Yeah.
Oh, no!
Because you literally said you were going to read another one, and then you said, oh, no. And then you went to that one.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You were going to read another one. You said you were saving one.
Yeah.
Give me 2 seconds.
Uh-oh. Technical difficulties all the way around.
Yeah.
Okay, if you had to be put on the spot and you had to talk about a topic for a whole hour, what would you talk about?
Here we go.
Yeah.
Okay, she found it. Maybe.
Okay. Starting to lose feelings for my long-distance boyfriend. Is there any way I can rectify this relationship, or should I just let it go?
Oh. Starting to lose feelings.
I fixed it. It's open. It's open now. There's no more application status. Sorry for those of you who saw the application thing. It is 100% open now.
Okay, there we go.
So gilded.gg/everyone sucks here. Go on, Sushi.
Yeah.
Get in there. So my long distance boyfriend and I started the relationship of ours 1 year ago to this day. We've had major ups and downs throughout it, and it's never been easy due to the distance. We still have not met in person due to unavoidable COVID restrictions, literally banning my country from going to his being out of our control. But we managed and eventually fell in love with each other. We were friends for months beforehand. I have so many feelings about this subject, but I'm gonna save it to the end. But the past month has been very rockier than other months. My parents are not a fan of him due to his previous personal circumstances and get bad vibes off of him. He's been married before and has a young kid, and kicked off huge drama, which saw me being threatened to be financially cut off, which I can't afford as I'm ineligible for any kind of student loans. I'm in my final year of university. He initially freaked out on me and also gave me an ultimatum before backing down. We briefly broke up here. He did not support me when I was having anxiety attacks and a mental breakdown, and said that I was using my mental illness as an excuse for things. He told me to cope with what he said. It's written a little weird. He told me to cope, quote unquote, with what he said or leave. So I said bye, but he came back asking for me to carry on with it. So I gave him another chance. Keep in mind that I supported him through a very difficult betrayal from his family, and he was constantly leaning on me, but I got zilch. He's looking after and in custody of his son for the summer. Let me disclose that I completely understand that his son comes first, and that will always be that way. But it's gotten to the point where he isn't responding to my messages for up to 6 hours, although his WhatsApp status says he's constantly online talking to others, and he has time to game on his phone and respond to our gaming group chat for hours. I told him that we need to communicate as we're long distance. I asked and settled for 2 short calls a week, 10 to 15 minutes, as he doesn't like calling, but so it actually feels like a relationship. Okay, so she's like begging for a 15-minute conversation twice a week, and
he's like not having it.
He's like, nah. Super great. He hasn't lived up to his promise for a month now. He can't spare 10 to 15 minutes 2 days a week, and his texts are very dry. Short responses, and we are barely conversing. What are you doing? Okay, emoji. So yes, he has his son, but he can game and be active, but not even send a simple response to me for up to 6 hours. Like, that's in bold. I have a gut feeling that he is cheating on me and talking to other women romantically. A few months ago, I found out that he's still on Tinder and another 2 dating sites. He said he forgot to delete Tinder from his phone, and that other dating site, he has some old Filipino Latina friends that he would talk to from time to time. That's always bullshit. That right there, like, oh, we're just friends. Like, shut up. Shut up. He insists that he's not talking to anyone else and has apologized for the past, but he's constantly on WhatsApp and his female friends commenting flirtatious things on his Facebook posts. Who's still on Facebook? Please. That's a red flag. You're still like actively using Facebook. Don't talk to me. He's constantly in WhatsApp. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. So he insists that they're just friends and refuses to delete them, but acknowledges that they like him. I did not outwardly ask him to. The clairvoyant psychic told me, not a clairvoyant psychic. There's so many layers to this.
Wait, stop.
We got a psychic involved, guys. Okay, there's a psychic here.
You don't get to have all these fucking red flags constantly about why this person is absolutely just holy shit, but then be like, so
I'm a psychic.
Like, what?
I want to know.
We're going on twists and turns.
I want to know what the psychic said.
Okay, so the clairvoyant psychic also told me that his ex is cheating specifically this way. Not sure I can believe the psychic, though. I mean, in this case, I'm going to say listen to the psychic. Because the psychic probably isn't going on anything like supernatural. The psychic is probably just going on what they're telling them and is like, dump him. He's toxic, dump him. What is most concerning is...
Most concerning?
I know, there's more. There's more. What's most concerning is he's mean, bitter, borderline bullying behavior. He immediately turns jealous if I'm going to a social event or party, particularly if there are guys who are just platonic with me. He calls my phone if I don't text him back quickly enough and spams my phone with messages, even after ignoring me before while I'm out. Yesterday, I messaged that I was going to a house party and he said, well, he wrote that, but whatever. I hope that your mother can see who the real problem is here. What? I told him not to speak to me that way again, or we're done. He told me not to go there with him and back down. He's very passive aggressive with that's not passive aggressive. That's just aggressive with the mention of other guys, and forces me to outwardly tell people I'm in a relationship, even though he hasn't done that himself, as he doesn't want to put himself in an awkward, difficult situation with his female friends. We have not talked for over a day at all. He has been on his phone more often and spamming the gaming chat, but not even a good morning like a usual or hello. He told me he loves me, and his gaming buddies of 10 years all say he's in love with me, as he speaks so highly of me, and he has never brought a girl to his game. Because everyone knows if you invite a girl to the Call of Duty lobby, that's fucking love. Like, duh. I told him I loved him too, but I feel like I'm starting to lose those feelings. We barely talk anymore. Other females are commenting on his Facebook. He's very mean and bitter attitude and unapologetic. He's already introduced me to all of his close friends and family. When it was good, it was great, amazing. We loved each other. I just want that back, but I feel a huge build of resentment from the past events and recent behaviors. I feel almost disgusted looking at him sometimes. Should I stay or should I just let it fizzle out as it is? I want to circle back to the beginning. They've never met.
Okay. So
you have a pen pal, ma'am.
What is it that...
Okay, do you want to... Do you want to know the age
about
difference?
this guy?
Yeah,
What is it that you like about this guy?
I want to know the age difference.
He's 29, she's 22. And it's a Discord relationship. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's not a relationship. You have a pen pal, ma'am.
She's a Discord girlfriend. She's a Discord. Oh my God, Discord girlfriend. Oh my God, ma'am. What is it that you fucking like about him? Nothing. You don't like a single fucking thing. You literally said,
nothing but negatives.
You literally said that he's mean and he's a bully. Fuck that guy.
Listen.
He's mean, he's bully. They've never met. So I already don't understand like what you're even talking about. This is a pen pal situation. Just if you just deleted your Discord, you would never contact them again. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Get the fuck away from him.
You know, you two often rag on the stupidity of men, but this woman.
Okay, maybe not so smart. Maybe not so smart.
Holy shit. Like, you sat there she literally even said towards the end, she's like that she finds him disgusting. I'm like, what? Then what are you doing?
Right. So he's jealous. He doesn't contact her. Like, they're in a long distance relate. They're only text buddies, right? So he can't even give forth that amount of attention and whatever. If you want to call this a relationship, that's not for me to decide. But whatever. And then if she goes out, she actually goes outside, which he clearly doesn't do. He gets jealous and like weird about that. Like, ugh. No, there's not enough invested in to have all this bad, weird juju going on already. There's nothing but red flags and you haven't met yet. Dump him, he's toxic. Dump him, he's toxic.
This girl got a pen pal.
He literally told
you have a pen pal.
He literally told
you have a pen pal.
that in outwardly saying that he's dating someone would cause a rift between him and his other female friends. And
Listen, babe.
What's your point?
I can't commit to you because all my other girlfriends I've committed to are they're gonna be really upset. So like,
they're gonna be very upset.
Now, excuse me while I go 10 feet in front of me and 1 foot to the right to get to this.
Right. Go on.
To get to this squat machine.
Oh my God. Okay, so in the
fucking
beginning, I was like, okay, so right off the bat, she was like, oh, well, there are a bunch of things that have caused some discourse in like from my parents. And I immediately wanted to know what the fuck that was.
Yeah.
Because you don't just say that without there being something that you already know is a fucking problem.
I'm sure her parents were looking at it in a normal way of like this almost 30-year-old man who's having an internet texting relationship with my pretty young daughter is aggressive and whatever, like all the nasty things that he was already described as. I'm sure they were like, what is this? What is this? What are you doing?
What's a Discord? What's the internet?
Yeah.
So she does have it correct in that, okay, he's got his son for the summer. You know, he won't be able to probably talk as much as he usually does. But if like he can't even say, oh, I'll fucking call you for 15 minutes before I go to bed.
Twice a week. That's too much.
Not even twice a week? Like, bruh.
Normally, I'm against the whole idea of when people. I've always hated when people say things like when you're like, okay, I'm going to bed, and then later on they're like, I see you're on Twitter right now. You told me you were going to bed. Like, I hate that shit.
Yeah,
because like it's just fucking stupid. But in this scenario, I can totally understand where it's like you can't, like, you're not giving me any fucking time of day, dude. Like, holy shit.
Yeah.
I mean, she's dumb, but she's young. She's 22, so who's not dumb at 22? Give her that. Fucking get, dude. Just, and also it's a fucking internet.
It's not a real relationship. Like, I can't even take this seriously. You've never met them.
He's literally dragging her along. Oh, I forgot to delete Tinder. No, the fuck you didn't.
Oh, you did it. You didn't forget to delete Tinder. That's not the only way you're talking to your friends. Like, oh, I talk to my friends there. Okay, well, they can get on WhatsApp or Discord or whatever, Twitter, like. They're your friends, or you can only communicate with them on Bumble. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, no. That's not how
the internet. She's 22, so she's gonna fall for it.
Okay, so they only talk on Discord, right? They've only dated, air quotes, on Discord, right? And he's saying that he can't delete Tinder or anything because they don't have Discord. Really?
Right. Or whatever, like,
or
stupid
any
communication
other
thing.
fucking internet app. Come the fuck on.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's just not a
Or
thing.
Facebook Messenger. He's on Facebook, right? Like, he's already a weirdo on Facebook.
There you go. Be a weirdo
Facebook
on
Messenger.
Facebook. Oh.
She fucking getting on my cord, so now she getting.
No,
Yeah.
Midna's the star of the show now.
There we go.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
So she's like, "How the fuck do I stand in this chair? What is this?"
Oh my god! Look at that beach babe.
Beach baby. She's been coming over this whole time, so I figured, why not show her off on a live show?
She's so cute. Look at her face.
She said, "Why am I here?"
Yeah. So I was thinking, right? Last night when Sam was trying to find her stories, she found two, and I think it would be funny if she went ahead and did the other one because it was hilarious. The title of it, and I wanna hear it, and I feel like it could give us all a laugh. If you guys are down.
Okay. Yeah.
Since we're doing a special, it's our 1 year 50th episode anniversary. Why not squeeze in some other ones? Just for the fuck of it. Because it was.
Do I still have it put up? Oh, did I click off of it? Oh, I might have clicked off of it. Okay. Hang on.
She's gonna pull it up here. And again, thanks for all you guys coming here for the live show. This is like, we had no idea what to expect with doing a live thing like this, and I'm glad you guys all came out and have like supported us.
Fun.
And I mean, holy shit! Like, I mean, I've been laughing like fucking nonstop.
Yeah, this has been a lot of fun.
These earlier stories were like fucking gold too. So yeah.
Okay. You ready, Midna? Am I the asshole for telling my girlfriend that she isn't my best girlfriend ever? Do you hear this shit, Midna?
Oh, that's the one. I thought you were doing the Frodo one.
What?
Yeah. You said like.
I didn't save that one, asshole.
Oh, you didn't? Okay. Well,
Anyway, this one's funny too.
Okay.
This one's kind of funny.
Get her down.
All right.
Keep going. You're fine.
I, 26 male, have been with my girlfriend, 24 female, for 6 months now. Everything is great, and I love her a lot, and all that jazz.
And all that jazz. I'm sorry. It's Tourette's. Can't fucking help it.
Last night, we were cuddling in bed after having a really great date together, and she asked me if she was the best girlfriend ever. I hesitated and said, "You're definitely up there." Well...
You're top 5, definitely.
You got potential, kid.
So I'm the type of I would say something like that. I was gonna say I would say something like that.
Wait, you would say which one, the guy or the girl?
It doesn't matter.
I'm just mean, like, are you the one who'd say, like, "Am I the best girlfriend ever?" Or is that what you're saying?
No. If someone asked me some fucking needy, insecure shit, I'd be like, "You're working on it. There's room for improvement."
Okay.
I'll let you know. We'll table this for now. We'll have a quarter discussion in a couple of months.
My mental health. Okay.
Release,
I can't wait.
Jack said,
I can't wait.
"Who doesn't have the honorable mention partner?"
I mean, like, you're getting into the top 10, so
okay,
great.
So I said, "You're definitely up there." Well, of course, she asked what I meant, and I explained that she was definitely in the top 3 of my favorite girlfriends, with room to move to the top. Needless to say, a fight broke out.
Huh.
And she told all her friends, and they all think I'm a giant asshole, and now she wants to hang out with her girlfriends this weekend and have some space to think about things. I don't know. I was just trying to be honest, but I guess lying would have made her happier. She knows about my favorite girlfriend, but maybe not how close we truly were. Me and my ex had something special, something neither of us had experienced before, and something I'm not sure I will ever experience again. Unfortunately, things didn't work out, and we mutually ended things, but I will remember what we had forever. I just feel like lying and saying that she wasn't the best I've ever had wouldn't be fair to her or myself, honestly. So Reddit, am I an asshole for not lying and telling my current girlfriend that she isn't my best girlfriend ever?
I love how
I'm gonna say yes, you are an asshole, but also I am an asshole too. But I always admit I am an asshole. I never say I'm not an asshole. So yes, we're all assholes.
Holy shit. I love how Omega reverted to the 1920s. You got gumption, kid. Like, you got moxie.
You got moxie.
Holy shit.
And that's the thing is, I don't think she was doing it as an insecure thing. I think she was being cutesy.
Most likely.
Aren't I the best girlfriend ever? And he was like, you're the top 3, I guess. And she was like, whoa.
Well, and here's the thing. He, like, again, if you have that kind of relationship, you could probably like bounce that joke back and forth. But again, it sounds like you don't have that. He could have turned it into a joke and made it as a joke, but he's like seriously answering like, well, you know, you're getting up there. Like, just keep working, you know, clean up your act a little bit, I guess. I don't know what that means. Clean up your act.
She'll get there one day.
Someone said true, but a top 3 finish would qualify her for European football next season, so she's got that to look forward to.
See? Not bad.
This man said she knows about my favorite girlfriend.
What, you can't?
Bruh, she's never gonna live up to that because you're not going to let her. Sir, sir, what do you have to say to this man?
I mean, if you can't do it in a joking way, in a proper funny way, how do you be so bad at this? How do you be so bad at communication?
I was just being honest.
I feel very called out right now. Okay.
But no, like I feel like that's just it. Is like you could do it in a funny way at least, you know, like oh, I can't even. I was gonna look for comments from this account, but this dude's account. One, it's called You're Not the Best. That's the name of the account. But it's also suspended.
You're not the best around. Wow.
Oh, my other girlfriend
suspended.
It's the girlfriend Olympics. Like
it is. It is.
And now in this corner.
And he's the prize.
Weighing
clearly.
93 pounds.
And he's soaking wet with mashed potatoes in his pockets.
And in this side, wearing a sack because he does not like her tits, is... Why? What is wrong with people?
Well, I will categorize this into like, yes, I'm aware that I am an asshole. However, I'm not confused as to why I'm single. I know why I'm single.
Yeah.
It's because I am the problem.
Oh no.
That was a good one. Even though I thought it was gonna be Frodo involved. It was good.
Know. I didn't
It
save
could always
that
be
one.
if you try hard enough.
I didn't save that one. Maybe I'll tease you.
Yeah.
I found one where and we have so many of these, that's why I didn't do it. Basically, girlfriend is pregnant. She told her boyfriend that he could choose the name. They're having a little girl. He wants to name her Frodo.
No. No. Just simply no.
She thought it was a cute nickname for like because she was pregnant, and a lot of people do this, like they'll say like, oh, Bean and stuff like that, you know, just because it's just like it's not a baby yet, it's just fucking in there swimming around, right? But he was like, he got generally upset because she was like, oh, I know you're not serious, and he was like, oh, I'm serious.
He could have been like, it's short for Frodorina. Like, you know? Frodor.
Frodo? Frodo with the 9 fingers and the Ring of Doom?
But it's short for Frodorina. It should be okay.
No. Just no. I'm putting my foot down. No.
Oh my god, can you
Frodo?
imagine?
Don't ask questions you don't want the answer to. Is that regard that? Am I the best girlfriend ever? Don't ask questions you don't want that answer.
Oh my god. So
don't ask me questions you don't want me to answer.
Maybe I'll read that one next week since AJ got really, really excited about that one.
But just the premise of naming a little girl Frodo, I thought was hilarious.
We're not naming children Frodo.
This is why you don't tell people they have the full reign of naming something.
We name these children Samwise here, all right?
Mm-hmm. I will take Samwise over Frodo.
No, I'm sorry. We named them Benwise. That's what it was.
Oh, Benwise.
Benwise. That's what it was. We name here, at Everyone Sucks here, we name our children Benwise.
Benwise.
All right.
McGuckin.
Yep.
Froderica.
Froderica. It just rolls right off your tongue.
Yeah, it definitely does something to your tongue.
Froderica.
Oh.
It sounds like a very Caribbean name. Froderica.
Mm-hmm. So, I would say this has been a very successful first ever live stream here.
This was a lot of fun. This was a lot of fun.
This was a lot of fun.
This
was
our
fun.
50th episode. So thank you guys for listening to 50 whole fucking episodes.
One full year.
A whole year.
Whole year.
We
stuck to something.
Yeah, we did.
We're in what? We'll have to figure out the exact date, but I guess we're technically wrapping up season 2 coming up soon.
Sure.
We've been in season 2 for like a while.
Sure.
So we should technically be going to season 3 soon.
Oh, okay. Should this be like the season finale?
No, because that's just too much commitment right now to do. It would make sense.
Well, why? We already did it.
But I mean, like,
it's done.
Because I like the idea of like between seasons we take a little bit of a break, and I don't want to just drop
We
that.
can take a break.
I don't want to drop that right now. As like, let's just do it right now and take a break.
Oh.
We want to build up to that. Like, let people know.
The narrator said they took a break.
We got.
You can't just release stuff on AJ. You gotta fucking like. You gotta prepare him.
Okay.
I'm going back here in the fucking mainframe, like looking at the analytics and look at the numbers and shit. And I'm like, okay, so if statistically speaking, if we go into July 17th, we can, whatever the fuck, so that way we can plan things out, and that way we know what to change up for season 3. We gotta because we can't just, we gotta figure that, we gotta plan, Sushi. We gotta plan, Sushi.
Sushi, you broke him, and now I have to deal with it. So
sorry,
we're gonna fight.
Better you than me. I get to turn my mic off and go get a burrito. It's gonna be great.
Have fun, Sam. Right down here on the floor. I mean, not on the. Well, it's in a bag on the floor.
Jesus Christ.
My floor burrito.
My floor burrito. God.
Okay. So this episode is recorded this week. Mm-hmm. It'll go live next week. Everybody here obviously is getting a sneak peek, a sneak listen, if you will. I'm not entirely sure because this is the first time I've ever done it like YouTube streaming. So I'm not entirely sure if I can hide this for a week or if I can leave it up or whatever. I would prefer to hide it that way other people can, we can do it all on Wednesdays and release everything. But,
right. I'm not sure how it works.
Yeah, I'll figure that out later on. Hopefully I don't delete the entire thing. But
oh my fucking God.
This is everybody who came out, it's been awesome. Like I'm really glad you guys came and listened. Hopefully everything was still. I mean, I felt we kept our format pretty well. Like I want to interact, but at the same time, it's a podcast. We got to keep our fucking thing going back and forth, But like, I feel like I've had a lot of fun. I've laughed a lot on this.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun for sure.
Great. This is a great episode.
Definitely one of our tops. Hopefully, it can erase some of the earlier top ones that we don't ever stop hearing about.
God.
But yeah,
he who shall not be mentioned.
Yeah, he who should not be mentioned. The butter. I did it.
AJ.
Listen,
we're trying to get new, fresh memes.
I know. But speaking of memes, if you want to join our new unveiled today Gilded, which that's another thing too. Everybody listening live right now, you guys got a week's head start on everybody else listening to this on Spotify. So you guys can all join right now. You can start making some like dumb jokes and shit right in there.
Yeah.
That when people come in a week later, they're like, we don't understand these. And like,
be like, loser, show. We were there first.
I'll tell you what.
Get good.
Oh my
forehead.
God. Okay. Would this be too much?
Yes.
If I make like a fucking just for this week, right? The people who joined this week, that way we know they tuned in, a special like early adopter little thing in the Gilded that just says like just like they get a special color just saying like, hey, one of the first people here. Like,
I mean, the homies. I'm not against it.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
So we'll make a first a roll specifically for the people who have joined from this podcast today, not people who are listening on an actually release, because you weren't at the live show. I'm sorry, but you can still join the Gilded. It's just it's an arbitrary dumb roll.
You're just a loser.
Yeah, should have been there.
Should have been here, like the rest of the cool kids.
Yeah, but we still appreciate you listening on Spotify and iTunes, and you should definitely rate it.
Yeah.
And leave a like and all that bullshit too.
Rate and leave a review on iTunes. That's especially important.
Yeah, go leave a review on iTunes. Just figure out iTunes, download it. Let the virus that is iTunes take over your PC like it does.
Take it over. Let it take over your body.
Envelop it. But I think we're good.
Yeah.
So
I think we're good, right? Do we have any more announcements?
I don't think so. I mean, you guys got your streams. I got my new video next week.
Yeah.
This coming week for those of you listening.
That's right.
Everything, yeah. But
I got my charities. Sam speed running again.
Yeah, we'll be doing our regularly scheduled episodes like they always are for the 51st going forward.
Next week.
And we'll delegate behind the scenes and decide like next time we do a live show, because I don't see us never doing one of these ever again.
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
it was
It was fun.
So
Yeah.
Are we all y'all's favorite girlfriends?
You're in the top 3.
You're getting in the top
You're,
3. You're getting up there.
I'm pretty picky.
You got
top
moxie,
5.
kid.
You got gumption.
You got gumption. All right.
You have potential.
You got potential. You got potential.
Fucking hell.
Yeah. But don't tell that to Dade. He's gonna go put fucking sugar in our gas tanks. So Dade,
Wow.
we love you. You're the
toxic.
best. Moses is gonna put bologna on our shit.
Wow.
None of our cars are safe.
None of our cars are safe. So
I think I don't drive.
Don't forget to follow all of us on Twitter. I am at Sam Without a Plan. Sushi is at Sushi Monster. And AJ is at AJ McGuckin. That's a weird last name, but you'll figure it out. Also, don't forget to follow the podcast at ESH Podcast on Twitter. And
if you got some stories you want to submit, you can do that. Contact at everyonesuckshere.com, or you can join the Gilded. Gilded.gg/everyonesuckshere. Gilded.gg/everyonesuckshere. Join it, love it, everything, whatever. Yeah. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. I think I don't got any more to say. I'm out of things to say. I'm gonna roll the little song here and blast all of our eardrums out.
Turn it down just a little.
Let me turn it down just a little.
Just a little bit.
Ready? Here we go. All right.
Little bits. All right. Goodbye.
All right, goodbye.
Goodbye forever.